I'm gonna mute my mic.
All right, we are back to the Moonsea campaign. We've got a new player. Got a total of 7 players. Could have used a couple of people yesterday, but that's good too. All right, so the guys again for the new guy. I don't know if you know anything about the Forgotten Realms, but you guys are in the Moonsea area. Technically, the city of Flan, which is right up there with a red box on it. The guys are. What are the guys doing? What was the fight about, guys?
We're in the Underdark, Nelson.
Right, right.
Right.
But how did you
We
guys get in
were
there? Oh yeah, you went back
there
in.
were
Go ahead.
Yeah, we went back to that place. There was there was a path leading down to the Underdark from there. We stopped at the first town on the way because we were just kind of exploring around.
You're right, right. You're talking about the
And
mines. Yeah, not.
yeah,
All right. So here's a close-up view of the map area. Here's the mines that the guys went to, Mr. Nate. So basically, they had a mission to go and kill some kobolds in a mine.
Okay.
And the last area, or the lowest area of the mine, had this pathway to the Underdark. So they killed a couple of the monsters there. They found a Underdark map, and then the guys decided to explore the Underdark, and that's.
well, we went back after we turned in the quest, so we're just kind of freeing right now. We went to the nearest town, to the entrance to there. We got approached by the city guards who were friendly towards us, I guess because of my race. But and they they asked us to help search and out and kill some dark creatures that were killing off and attacking
Okay.
their females as they were out to harvest food.
Wow. Okay.
And that's where we are now. We just killed a bunch of Umber Hulks, and now we're here.
So I was right about the larder.
The larder.
My comment in chat, in Roll20 chat.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I'm not exactly sure, but
All right.
is that question
I-
meant for me or the other guy?
No, I'm just saying that was a general question with regards to what you said. So more bodies for the larder. You know, where the bodies?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
No one got the reference. All right.
No, no. What is that from?
Wah, wah, wah.
What was that from Fargo or something?
Diablo 3.
All right. So let me go ahead and. All right. Well, I put the guys in the map. We're pretty much. They're about to get attacked this round anyway. So,
Yeah, we found them, and we put them on the map, and then we froze.
Yes. Yes. All right. Well, let's go ahead and get started. Right. All right. So basically, you guys did make your spot check this last round. I remember that. And then that's when you guys saw the 3 cloakers flying overhead. Now, these cloakers are, well, you guys are going to have to make a knowledge dungeoneering for these aberrations. And the DC is, let's get the book out. Should have got the big sound. All right.
Yeah, my token needs to be updated. That's my last character.
Oh,
This
okay.
guy over here with the sword.
Oh, this guy? Okay.
That guy died
Oh, he died last week? God. Oh, okay.
2 weeks ago.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, let me change his token, and let's go ahead and get ready to fight as soon as I get this token done. And Roll20 cooperates. All right. So Jarv is right.
Over here.
You don't have him named Jarv in the Roll20 though. What's
No,
his-
I have him called Braun.
Okay.
B-O-R-O-N.
So I can take a meta magic feat as one of my level up feats, or only as a bonus feat.
For what class? For wizard?
Wizard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can. Level 5 and level 10.
Those are the only times I can take them, or when I get them
No,
at the.
Anytime.
you can take
You
them
Okay.
anytime.
But that's in addition to the level 5 and level
Right,
10.
right, right. I get an extra 2 of those. Okay.
It can also be
Remember,
item creation, but
yes,
Go
you
ahead.
can take meta magic, item creation, or spell mastery for
Right.
your level 5 and level 10 feats. Or there are other feats spread out throughout the books that you can choose as a wizard bonus feat. But that's going to require you to look at many, many others.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna look at the meta magics for now. Those for those.
First time I heard of spell mastery feats. Are they in complete arcane or what?
No, it's in the SRD, in the player's handbook. You choose a number of spells equal to your intelligence modifier, spells that you know equal to your intelligence modifier, and you don't need your spell book to prepare them.
All right. Now, what's your vision, Mr. Dude?
Human, so 2020 I think it is.
4020 with a torch.
Okay.
Alrighty then.
Human in the Underdark, just a random
Actually, no,
human
no,
in the
correction,
Underdark.
correction. He's an elf, so low light vision.
Well, yeah. Low light. Yeah, that's. Let me set that.
You know what they call guys with torches in the Underdark, don't you?
Bullseye.
Bait.
Bait, yep.
Exact. Bullseye.
What do you call somebody who casts daylight around here?
Targets.
Because I was gonna ask if daylight would affect these creatures.
So doesn't daylight work like the light spell or
sunlight? Yes,
it's
it
the
does.
light spell.
But
It's just
light
much
blindness.
wider.
So is it look like it's emanating from whatever it's centered on, or is it like throughout the entire radius? If it's affected, it's got the same intensity.
I'll just bring up the spell.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and get something going tonight. All right. So, since the guys already made their knowledge or their spot checks for the cloakers, I'm just going to go ahead and put them on the map, and we'll get the initiative started.
Assume I'm just waiting on everybody to get back to wherever. I don't know what the hell's going on.
Yeah, it's basically just a much stronger version of the light spell.
My understanding is that it's throughout the entire area of it, up to 60 feet. So same intensity, right?
It's 60 feet of bright light and then an additional 60 feet of dim light.
Okay, but it doesn't look like it's coming from a particular point. It's all same intensity.
Okay, there we go.
It emanates from wherever you put it.
What the hell is that?
It's Chris.
Yeah, I'm having trouble getting my token on the board to begin with. Now, get me around everybody else.
All right. Well, let's get the show on the road. Chris, you got some serious background noise that is really loud.
How come I don't hear this background noise through my headphones? Because I don't hear anything.
I don't know. We all hear it.
I have no way to push. I have no way to push to talk until I get my main laptop back.
Okay, but it's like a helicopter's flying near your mic.
Yeah.
How am I there?
Yeah, it's like a fan riding. It's really bad right now, dude. I don't know what you're doing, but...
How is it? You shouldn't even be able to hear me. I literally pushed the button on this mic into the off position.
All right, well... All right.
Okay. I'd love to play, but I cannot deal... I have technical difficulties until I get my laptop back. Like, I just can't.
Well,
there's a possibility. Are you in game right now?
Yes, and
Have you disabled in-game audio?
yeah, and everything's off. Like, cause he plays that music, and I have a master music volume just turned off.
Because sometimes
Yeah, I have master music volume level set to nothing. And I'm not really sure how to turn off the audio on Roll20 entirely other than that.
Yeah, you basically just go to your sprocket there where your master music volume is, and all the way at the bottom. Oh, I guess he already got rid of that. Never mind.
All right. Well, he'll fix this computer problem. Let's see if we can get past these cloakers. All right. So through pretty much surrounding you guys, you notice that a couple of these cloakers just started to swarm towards you. One of the guys made his spot check. Well, yeah, one of the guys made a spot check, so he basically just warned you that they're to be on the lookout for cloakers. So he kind of yells that there's cloakers. So he turns around, tells you guys. A couple of you guys didn't make your spot check, only he did. Now I forgot who made the spot check. Should we roll again, or do you guys remember?
36, me. It's in the chat.
Oh, okay. All right. So you're okay for no surprise. All right.
37, actually.
All right, so he's the only one that's not surprised. So basically what I'm going to do is just attack. Well, I'm going to get a surprise round. Oh, by the way, also make a listen check. So, yeah, if you guys can make a listen check, that would be good.
Okay.
All right, so the listen check for this guy.
41.
Oh, okay. So grab one.
Natural 20.
Okay, so I get a plus 24 on my whatchamacallit. So 1d20 plus 24. How? All right, so 38. If you can beat a 38, you definitely can hear them.
I beat them.
All right, so just keep tabs on that. Spot check. I think only one person made the spot check. And if you made your 38 listen check, you are not going to be surprised. So I'm about to attack you guys because I rolled a 22 on my initiative. All right, so, actually, Mr. Swift. I don't think Swift made his listen check or his spot check. I could be wrong on that. Just let us know. All right, well, you didn't say anything, so I'm right. All right, so the cloakers are next. So I'm going to go ahead and swoop down on... hey, Braun, I put Braun on your name because I couldn't remember the initial name that you said earlier. Is that all right?
That is the name.
Oh, okay. All right, well, Braun, the reason I called you Braun is because I'm about to kill you. All right, so...
I'm hidden.
What's your hidden high check?
21.
Alrighty. So spot check, my guy. What does he have on my? What do I get for spot check? I get a plus 25. And this is what I like to do, Mr. Nate. I'd like to say, because the players are going to be like, "Oh, you're full of shit, DM."
You
Well,
pass it with the 1 on the dice, so no point in rolling.
Lol, what?
The spot, if he has plus 25, it's a total of 26 and 1, so he still passes.
Oh, lol.
Alright, so there you go. So, I am able to spot you, Mr. Braun, from Mr. From what Mr. Forgot his
What, the
name.
38th is spot check? Wow. Okay.
Well, that's my high check. That's the high check. So you guys have to roll.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's my move silently check. And I asked you guys to make a listen check, and then you guys said, you know, if you made above a 38, you're not surprised because you were able to hear me. All right, so 1d20 plus 25 for my hearing. I'm definitely gonna make it, but all right, so 41. All right, so I am gonna swoop down and attack you. So this guy's gonna move, and you might be like, why the hell are there 9 cloakers? Well, yeah, you figure it out. All right, so this guy, he does a attack. So he, here we go, bite. All right, and then this guy moves right about there. And then I got 3 guys over here. Nim, you are you here today, or are you flying? Are you in the floor? What's going on with you? All right, well, Nim is not here, so we'll put him down at the bottom. I think we might have too many players. All right, Mr. White is definitely flying from what I can remember about him. All right, so I'm just going to move
Not
forward.
flying, but I'm on the ground. If I'm flying, I have that thing on me now.
Oh, okay, well then, all right, so I'm just going to swoop down and attack you. So here's my, actually, I'm going to swoop down, and then I'm going to do a moan on everyone within 30 feet. So what I am going to do is a moan stupor. All right, so what does that mean? It's down in the chat. Anyone within 30 feet of my gun needs to make a 21 save or be in a stupor, which is technically you're going to be asleep for 5 rounds. All right, so we got Mr. Silver made his.
Here goes a natural 1.
Yeah, well. All right, you didn't make it, Mr. Aiden.
And I plummet to the ground.
Well, if you are flying, which I'm not 100% that you are flying,
Yeah.
you don't fall straight to the ground when it flies a spell or anything like that. All right, so anyone within the yellow circle, and I don't think Nim is here today. Anyone within the yellow circle is going to have to make the stupor. Aiden already did it. I don't know whose cheetah that is, but you might want to make.
It's mine. I thought I was affected as well, but I didn't. I'm not affected, so I'll roll for it now.
Oh, okay.
It made it save.
All right. Well, there you go. All right. So this dude is, and then that guy's there, and then this guy. All right. So this guy's gonna move right up here, and he's also gonna do a stupa. All right. So. Let me put the 30 foot radius.
I never can make my best save.
All right, so you guys should see a radius around the cloaker up at the top. There you go. All right, so Mr. Dimitri, Mr. Braun, Mr. Swifty, you're gonna make a fort save, or else fall into a stupa.
Okay. Hopefully, let's see. Yep, this is it. 25.
All right, Mr. Swifty and Mr. Braun. Oh, Mr. Braun. I don't know if you're. All right.
What do you need me to do?
He is doing a moan, a stupor. You have to roll a 21 on 42.
Don't I have to be in the yellow circle?
Well, Braun and Swift are the only people that I'm talking to right now. Dimitri already made his. So, Braun, I see Dimitri.
How far down
right
are they?
here,
Because
though.
I'm 50 feet in the air.
I'm like over here.
Well, if you're 50 feet, they're about well, remember, the ceiling is only 40 feet, if I remember correctly. And it's a 20-foot
Oh, you said it was 60 feet up.
All right, 60 feet. Remember, it's a 20-foot radius, so what that means is it's got 40 feet total diameter, so it's definitely going to hit you.
Okay, so are they coming after me? Because
No,
as far as I was aware, they were.
No, he's just basically flying, and anyone within the 20-foot radius or the 30-foot radius gets hit with this stupor moan, which is technically like a sleep spell. So you just have to make a fortitude save of 21 or fall asleep.
But he's an elf, so he's immune to sleep effects.
Yep. If it's a sleep effect, then yeah.
Well, stupor is sleeping. All right, what about you, Braun? Did you make?
I'm an elf.
All right. Well, there you go. You guys are lucked out on that one. Okay, we got Braun. You're up.
All right, so you said I was spotted, so I'm just going to try to hide again. I've got an ability called Hide in Plain Sight.
Yeah, sounds good. All right.
And that's my action.
All right. So. Oh, I'm sorry. You know, I just had to look up the stupor again. It's a hold spell, guys. If you go to the Cloaker Monsters Manual page 36, I was incorrect because stupor to me means sleep, but technically, if you go to the book, it says hold person. So.
Oh, we get a +2 bonus to save me and Swiftwing.
All right. Well, you guys already made your fort save. You don't have to do it again. Mr. Kek or Kepskek, you're the one you didn't make it. Oh, Swifty. All right, Swifty, you didn't make yours, bro. So
Okay.
So you held for 5 rounds. All right. So, Braun, what did you end up doing?
I was trying to hide again, and my new hide check is 25.
All right.
And that's my action.
All right. So we got Mr. White. You just suddenly see that Mr. Swifty and Mr. Aiden are paralyzed.
Can't help them right away. What I can do is shut down their sonic attacks. So I will take a 5-foot step here. And I'll need to get a torch for this. Here.
All right.
This is a 20-foot radius. Yes, it is. I will put a silence there, which is going to block any and all sonic-based attacks.
All right. Is that it?
They move in a standard, yes. So none of their voice attacks or modes or whatever will work in that radius.
All right. All right, guys. Mr. Dimitri, you're up.
Yeah. I have many options, including not casting spells because I'm silenced.
You can, if it does no verbal component, you can still use it.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, thanks for the help, bro.
Oh no, don't worry, Nelson. I know exactly what I'm doing. You just wait.
Yeah, all right, dude. All right, I got you. All right, well, Jimmy.
No, I don't mind the silence. It's if it protects us, it's all good. Let me think. I don't think it's a good idea here, so... Okay. So I'm gonna move out of the silence and cast protection from fire on me. So resist energy on myself. Is anything close enough to the ground for my cheetah to attack?
No.
No.
They're all.
Then.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're up to about 30 feet above, because the ceiling is 60 feet, so they're like in between.
Okay. Well, then it's just gonna full defense there and wait for something to get into jumping distance. So that was my turn.
Okay. All right. We got Aiden.
Alrighty, here goes my next saving throw. Alright, I am no longer in the stupor. And that's my round.
All right. We got Mr. Swifty. You're also held.
Okay, I'll make a save to break up. What kind of, is that an action type or?
It's a standard action, I believe.
No, it's a full round.
Full round, yeah.
All right, so.
Okay, break the whole.
All right, so we got the cloakers are going to. This guy's going to engulf you, Mr. Swifty, since you are not technically going to be able to move until the beginning of the next round. All right, so
Full round action, so 5 foot step.
What? Yeah, yeah. You're right. You can do an
I
attack of opportunity.
I just did 5 feet, and yeah.
All right. So let me go ahead and do an engulf. Let me just put the
Which one's Swifty? This guy?
yeah the guy flying.
I
All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and just move towards Mr. Swifty, and here's my to hit. All right. So I hit your. I don't know if you have your touch AC is 20, but I'm going. I'm trying to engulf you. I don't know. I probably missed because your armor classes might be higher. Not 100% sure on that, but I'm gonna move my other guys. All right, so this guy is going to. And by the way, did I hit you there, Mr. Swift?
Yeah, you got me with the touch attack.
All right, Braun. I'm going to do an engulf on you. How?
Hold on, you need to see if you can see me first, so you got to do that spot check. 25.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
He
Well-
sees you because he has a total of 26 with 1 on the dice.
Yeah. Well, it's 25 the spot.
But doesn't he have to roll again because I re-hit?
It doesn't matter, he still beats your DC.
Yeah, basically, I have a plus 25 to spot you, but if you want me to roll,
Oh, okay.
I roll the 29.
But even if you roll a 1?
Even if you roll a 1,
even
he'd
if
spot
you
you
roll-
because that
yeah.
would be a 26.
Yeah,
You cannot
so-
crit. You can't crit
so-
fail a skill.
Yeah, you can't
So-
crit or fail a skill check. Go ahead.
But even if what about having a supernatural hide?
Oh, that's
The way I
fine,
understand it, what about the way I understand a shadow dancer is that they have supernatural, which lets them hide in a shadow?
too. You tell me, dude. I'm going by what you're
It
telling
still beats your spot check, so don't think
Okay.
it matters.
Okay, so what do I need to do?
me. Break out of my grapple.
What?
The
I don't see anything next to me.
This guy right here.
Yeah, but I'm over here.
Oh, I'm attacking Braun. So if you're not Braun, then
There are 2 bronze on the map.
Oh, okay, I didn't notice this guy here. This is where I was, up here.
oh, okay. Well, I'm attacking this Braun over here. So what's going on? Why are you way?
All right
fuck
then,
over-
all right.
I'm just
All
saying,
right, so remove this. Okay, so remove this one here so it doesn't confuse me. At least.
All right, so let me put you back on the initiative because that got you out of. I forgot what your initiative was, but if you remember, just go ahead and click on the 0 and put whatever number.
I'll roll again. I don't remember what it was.
All right. Well, you are engulfed, and Swing is engulfed, and my last guy over here. This guy here is going to go and attack Mr. White. Hey, Mr. White, are you flying, or you're not flying, right?
No, I'm not flying.
All right. So this guy is going to go ahead and do a charge on Mr. Aiden. How? And I am going to do an engulf. Actually, yeah, it's I can do a engulf. All right. So here's it to hit. Basically, what I'm doing the same thing to you as I did to the other guys. So I got to hit your touch AC, and I don't know if that's a hit.
All right, that misses me.
Well, no, this is for Aiden. This is Aiden. Aiden, are you-
Let me see. Yeah, there's no way you can't hit my touch AC.
all right. Well, all right. So I have 3 people that are engulfed at the moment. I'll just put like a green dot on top of you, so we know who's engulfed.
Or just put a web on it.
Yeah. Just so the other guys know who's engulfed. All right. I did my job, and White Wings. You've got 3 of your comrades that are being engulfed. Which, if you guys already know what engulf is, right? Well, it's basically this thing is wrapped all around you like a blanket.
Move there, and I will
Or grapple.
cast Joyful Noise, which will create a 10-foot radius around me that negates magical silence.
All right. Is that it?
GM, Did you skip my turn from 22 to 12? Is it?
I went from the top to the bottom. Mr. Cloaker's got a 22. Yeah.
You had me re-roll when you removed my token, and I've got a 16.
Oh, okay. So, were you what, a 28 or something? Oh, I don't know.
No. Okay, it's 16, isn't it? Yeah, it's 16.
Yeah, it's 16 right now.
So you removed my token, so I forgot what my initiative was, so I re-rolled, and my initiative was 16. So the Cloakers went at 22, right?
The Cloaker's going at 22.
He should.
Okay, so
Ron
that
should
already
have gotten a
happened.
turn before White Wings.
Oh, okay.
All right, so as my action, I'm going to use the anklets of translocation to try to escape the engulf, going in this direction.
Well, that was last round, so...
What do you mean last round? I didn't care. Okay, so what did I do last round?
I have no idea what you did. Remember, there was a surprise round. You didn't make your listen
All
or
right,
your
all right.
spot, right? Am I correct? on
Okay,
that?
all right, so let's... Yes, you're right. Let's go on to the next turn then.
Okay. All right, so we got Swifty is done, Cloaker is done. Ron, you're up.
So heads up, guys, you'll be able to cast normally within 10 feet of me, but the silence ability still affects around that purple aura. So their sonic attack can't penetrate it.
All right, so GM, you said I was engulfed. Am
Yeah,
am I able to see anything? Is it complete darkness for me?
yeah, it's basically like a big blanket just smothering you.
All right, so I'm going to use the anklets of translocation to escape this way.
All right.
And then I'm going to... And that's it for me.
All right, so, yeah, you want to move your guy just so everybody knows where you're at? All right, there you go. All right, we got Mr. Braun gets away. Mr. White, what are you doing?
If that was his turn, and this isn't another turn, I just did what I did.
Oh, okay, so you're not gonna do
So
it.
I casted Joyful Noise. I put it in the chat. It makes a 10-foot radius around me that negates magical silence. I didn't put the silence on myself. I put it on a spot on the ground. So yes, I'm still protected by a ring of silence. But anyone around me within 10 feet can now cast one way.
All right. Well, Mr. Dimitri, you're up.
Okay, well, I'm gonna... Let's see, can I make it? I make it here. And I cast... 2 seconds. Let's see. It's Fire Seeds and Holy Berries. On 8 of them. And basically keep them in one of my hands.
All right, with armor classes 18 or 19, if you want to hit him.
No, for now it's just prepare the spell.
All right.
And
Is that it?
yep, that was my turn. My cheetah still
All right.
staying there.
Still there. All right, we got Aiden. You're up.
Actually, wait. Did you say these are aberrations?
These are aberrations. It's a cloaker.
Then I changed my mind. I forgot I prepared the spell. I cast anti-life shell on myself. Basically, move away and cast anti-life shell on myself, so they can't approach me 10 feet.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, but did you make your knowledge cloaker check? How would you know
Somebody
that?
made it and told us about it, no?
I don't think
Nobody rolled it.
Nobody rolled it.
No, I'm pretty sure that it was posted in the...
Oh, well, I put the names on my attacks and all that, but nobody technically said I'm doing a dungeoneering check to figure out what the DC is.
Okay.
Yeah, so you kind
Well,
of... Yeah,
this basically protects anything that's alive, and they don't look like constructs, undead, or anything of the sort. So basically, they should protect me from them.
Yeah, but aren't you metagaming right now? Because of the knowledge.
Technically, no. It's just me forgetting I had the spell.
Wow.
Because usually I don't prepare it.
Well, if you don't feel the shame of that, well, then I don't know what to tell you. All right.
Remember, you can't force that onto someone if you do.
I'm
It
just
fails.
saying, hey. All right, Mr. Swifty.
It's still my turn. It's Aiden's turn still. You
Oh yeah, sorry about that, Mr. Ray.
Okay. Here's a question: will this guy get a reflex save from my breath weapon since he's got me completely engulfed?
No, he'll automatically take it because I would assume he's got his whole body around your face. So no,
Okay,
no need
so
for that.
all right. So here's my breath weapon. He takes 24 damage. Don't worry about the frightful presence because he's in the middle of the silent zone, so he won't be able to hear it. In fact,
hey, thanks for the help, there, Mr. Silver. All right.
We're still casting. I don't know what you're talking about, Nelson.
Yeah, all right,
People
all right.
can cast in the silent zone now.
Hey, can't you take a compliment? I said thank you. All right, so Mr. All right, well, what's the total damage? 24, is that it? Okay.
yeah, 24.
All right. Technically, I'm pretty sure I'm incorrect on that. I should take a make a fort save, but that's fine. It's more believable that you're blowing through through part of my body, Mr. Oh, sorry about that, Mr. Swift. What are you doing there, Swift? Swifty.
I'm gonna try and break out of the grapple.
Right, Swifty is trying to break free, but he's not gonna make it. Well, I gotta roll for a pose, so here's my pose. I rolled a 31. I still beat you. All right. So you're not doing good on the grapple. Is that it, Mr. Swifty? I guess it's a full round action for you. Try to break from a grapple. All right. So.
No, it's not.
Am I correct on that, fellas?
You can make a grapple check for every attack you have in a round. I've got 3 right now.
Okay. Oh, I could have sworn there was only 1 grapple check per round. I've never heard of 3 grapple checks. Well, am I wrong on that, guys?
You can escape a grapple by winning an opposed grapple check you make in place of making an attack. So you get 1 grapple check to break a grapple for every attack you have in a round.
Oh shit! Nobody's ever brought that up. But if that's what the book says, what are you gonna do?
Well, let's
I've never seen
try again.
that. Yeah, I've never seen that. I have to remember that. All right, so 31 is what I got to roll. Oh, you got to roll above the 31 is what I meant.
Yeah, I didn't break it.
All right, well, there you go. All right, so we got Mr. Cloakers are up. Okay, so I'm going to just do auto damage. Well, actually, no. I still have to go through your vest and stuff. All right, so here's
You still have to go through our armor class. You just get +4
exactly.
bonus to hit.
That is correct. Well, there's that looks like some pretty good rolls right there, guys. And that's for Mr. Swifty. All right, Mr. Aiden, you're not grappled, are you?
Yeah, I'm still grappled.
Okay.
You
Well,
just roll your damage.
all right. Here's the damage. All right, and then this guy over here is going to go ahead and do a moan on Mr. Dimitri. Actually, everybody within the red... I'm just going to put a red circle. Alright, so red circle... Red...
None of us, me and Aiden don't have to make it.
Well, I'm just going to do a different type of moan.
Doesn't matter, it's still Sonic.
Oh, okay.
Silence blocks it, there's
Well,
still
so
a
the
ring
only
of
one
silence.
affected is going to be Mr. Dimitri, right?
Pretty much.
Oh, okay. Alright, Mr. Dimitri, I'm going to do a moan nausea. Alright, so basically what that means, you're just going to do a movement only if you don't make your fort save.
I make it.
Alright, well, there you go. Alright, well, I'm going to take this off because it's kind of annoying. Alright, so that's going to be it for my guys. And by the way, everybody needs to... you don't have to make an intelligence checks, guys. You notice that the other 2 that are with the guys that are attacking you, they're just kind of standing there. They're not really doing anything. All right, this is where the knowledge dungeoneering check would come into play, because that would answer your question on what the hell's going on with these guys.
I got a 26 on mine. I just haven't had a chance to tell anybody anything.
Oh, okay, well, well, that's good. So let me give you DC, these guys are 18 hit dice plus 10 is 28. 28 is what
I
you
don't
need.
think anybody else has dungeoneering.
Well, alright, so if you can't make your dungeoneering check of 28 or higher, you don't know what these guys are all about. Alright, so that's going to be it for me. I am done. Mr. Braun, you're up. A brownie man. Brownie? Alright, we'll get back to Mr. Braun. Mr. White. Hello?
Right.
Alright.
I'm pretty safe from those sonic attacks in here, so I'm just going to keep maintaining that zone of protection from it.
Alright. Alright, Mr. White is not going to do much. Mr. Dimitri, what's the word? What is the word, Dimitri? Is my Skype not working? Oh, okay.
No, it was me. I turned off my microphone. I forgot about it. As I said, I would. So basically, from where I am, I'm gonna start casting a summoning spell.
All right. Well, there you go. All right. So summoning for one guy, and Mr. Aiden, what are you doing?
Breath weapon again.
Breath weapon again. Get it.
29 damage.
29. Get it. Minus 29. Alright, Mr. Aiden is done. Mr. Swifty. Is everybody on the initiative? I figured there would be more people on the roster. Oh, yeah, I think we're missing somebody from the roster. All right. Well, I mean, you know who you are.
No, we aren't. Everyone's there. It's 5 people playing.
Oh, there's 6 people on Roll20.
Yes,
well, there's
but
one
of them
person
isn't.
still rolling up their
That's
character.
right. Yeah, you're right. Okay, go ahead, Mr. Swifty.
I'm trying to break the grapple.
Oh, okay. Here we go. Let me do an oppose, please. All right, grapple to oppose is 32. Man, just close, not close enough, not close enough.
Well, hang on. I believe ties go to the winner in grappling. Let me look. I'll get back to you. Go ahead.
Like 3 rolls up there, 26, 32, 30.
Ties go to the winner. Yes, that's always accurate. I mean,
no. What I'm saying.
I'm being a smartass. So
I have 3 attacks
Tie goes to the
around, so I'm going to
defender.
try and break the grapple 3 times. We just went
Alright.
over that.
Yeah. I thought you hit the button too many times. All right, so 26. Oh, all right, so 32. All right, so if I remember correctly, there's a roll-off for a grapple check, guys. I'm almost positive.
Isn't that what you just did? Was the DC 32?
I just rolled the 32, and then we have to do the roll-off because you rolled the 32 and I rolled the 32. Oh, I'm sorry. You want me to roll 2 more times? I got you. All right, well, let me hit the button again. 1 and a 2. All right,
Never mind.
Okay, so the 32. Okay, so the 32. What did I roll for? Ooh, rolled the 50 on that one. Okay, all right. Well, thanks for the heads up there. Swifty is done. Cloakers are going to keep biting you guys. All right, so this cloaker is still biting Swifty, so here's a damage Swifty. And this cloaker, the guy with the green dots, is just going to do a. How close are you to the cheetah there, Mr. White?
How close am I? It depends. What is he doing?
I want to just engulf him and kill him. I don't want to get an attack of opportunity though. That's why I was wondering if you're like right next to him.
Oh, I'm not going to take it because I'm busy concentrating on a spell.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm going to do a touch attack on the cheetah. Here's my to hit. And there you go. So I probably hit the cheetah because I have to hit.
Yes.
All right. Oh, there you go. So I'll put a green dot on you. just to know everybody's. And then I have these guys down here. Alright, so this guy is going to... I'm just going to go straight to Dimitri. Dimitri, I'm going to go ahead and try to attack you.
You can't.
Are you invisible or what?
No, you can't come within 10 feet of me because of the anti-life.
Well, that's true, but I can't metagame my guy. He has to get like right there, and then he figures out that that's not a good idea. All right, so that's it for me, Mr. Braun. You're up. Braun Mester. I think we might have skipped Braun twice, didn't we? Hey, Braun, are you here? I think we might have skipped Braun twice. All right, well, he's not here, so what are you going to do? Mr. Whitey, what are you doing?
Let's see.
What was the damage you put on Aiden?
I don't know. I just kind of roll it, and the players are supposed to keep up with it. We play
Let's
on
see.
the
There.
Is it
Well,
a
This
12?
guy is busy grappling, so I'm not sure if he'll get an attack of opportunity or not.
I see a 13, a 12, and a 9.
13.
You don't
So
know.
I'll leave that. I'll stop concentrating as a free action, so that aura goes down, but I'm outside of the magic of silence, so it's okay.
Well, yeah, you guys are. You're kind of supposed to take care of your own. I don't even know what you're referring to. 13, 14, and a 9. I don't even know.
Your damage.
This one who's grappling the Dragon Rock guy, I need a will save from him.
I'll take the second one because I'm the second one in the order. So.
Well, whatever you got to do, dude. All right, so we got this guy is going to.
Needs to make a will save.
All right. Will save. Here's my will save. How? Oh, wait a minute. I have a... Yeah, that's my will save. 29. That's pretty good.
He succeeded it. He did pretty good.
All right. Is that it, Mr. Dude?
Hey, move, standard, and yeah, that's it. Move,
Alright.
standard, and afraid.
All right, Mr. Dimitri. What are you doing?
Okay, first I'm gonna go with my cheetah. Your early attack didn't bypass the DR, since they're not natural attacks. They don't you didn't really enough to bypass the 10 DR, and I'll attack. It's gonna attack with its natural weapons to try and defend itself. So here's the first attack.
Well, oh yeah, you can attack while you grapple.
So, does it hit 24 AC?
19 armor class.
Okay, so 12 damage, and then another 2 attacks. 7 and a crit. Yes, it's a confirmed. So 19 plus 16, that's 35 damage it deals to the creature.
All right. Is that it?
No. On my turn, a huge a huge air elemental appears here. So.
Oh, okay. Air elemental. All right. Let me give me a second. Looking for the elementals and then the air. There we go. All right. So.
Okay. It has plus 20 to hit. A full attack. It's going to 2 attacks.
You guys are 10th
1d20.
level and he has a plus 20 to hit? That's wrong. What's going on with
It's a huge elemental. It's a level 6 spell I sacrifice for a. 2 seconds, I'll show you. So
You're
summon
only 10th
nature
level.
ally.
You can only summon it.
I'm 11.
Summon ally.
Here you are. 2 seconds. So, here you are. Summon nature ally level 6. It's a 6 level spell, druid. And I can call huge elementals with it.
CR 11. Huge. Oh,
And it has 19
got
plus.
a plus
Actually,
19.
no. I was adding the earth elemental +1 to hit. It's actually the enemies that will get -1. Okay, sorry. It's just 19. So first attack, it hits, and the second attack, it hits, and the damage is 2d8 plus 4. So 12, 24, and this guy.
Alright, 24. You get it. Alright, we got Mr. Hayden. You're up.
2 seconds. I still do need to do my actions. So I will cast still on that guy. I will cast Call Greater Lightning. So he has to roll save. If I can find it. Oh, here it is. So here you are. 21 damage, lightning damage.
Okay. On which one?
The same guy my elemental attacked.
This one.
And that was my turn.
Alright, minus. I'm sorry, it was minus 21, right?
Yes.
Alright, so Mr. Aiden, you're up.
Alright, let's see if he can take this next breath weapon. Hopefully they'll get him off me.
Wonder what happened to Mr. Braun. Maybe he got upset with the.
I was like this. I moved forward
All
a
right.
bit, and he kept going.
Okay.
So he takes another
All
20.
right.
That's 20, 40, 60, almost 70. It's about almost
I think I'm
75.
almost done
75
here.
points he's taking now.
Very,
Yeah,
very
who do you-
close.
What's the damage on this guy? 721, right?
Yep.
Yeah, alright, 21. Yes. Alright, is that it?
That's all I can do.
Alright, Swifty, you're up. Swifty. Alright, Swifty.
Grapple check.
Alright, grapple check. Okay, let me pose that one. Pow. Alright, roll the 31. Pretty shitty roll. Oh, I gotta roll it twice. 1, and then a 2. And all of them might beat you. So roll the 31. Roll the 44, and then I roll the 45. Alright, so that it, Mr. Swift? Alright, I take that as a yes. Alright, Swifty, he's going to do some more bite damage on you. And you have this guy over here is going to do some bite damage on you there, Mr. Al. Aiden, sorry. And then this guy over here. Can't go inside the thing on that guy. I'm not going to metagame this because I have no idea what this red circle is. So I'm just going to do a moan again. So I'm going to do a moan.
Which one's doing the moon?
This guy over here. Alright, so I'm going to do a moan on Mr. Dimitri. And it's going to be the Stupa, which is a hold. Alright, so.
Oops, that's the wrong one. Never mind. Ignore that.
Alright, Mr. Dimitri, let's see if you fall asleep on me.
Yep. What was it? Save fort or?
It's a fort save of 21. It's not.
Okay,
if
2
you're
seconds.
held, I should say. Let's see if you're held.
I don't make it.
Alright, you are held, dude. Which is good. Damn it.
Still can't get next to him.
Well, I just want to hold him until I kill the rest of you guys. Alright, so Mr. Cloakers are done. Mr. Braun, you're up. Oh, Braun is gone. Mr. Yep. Okay, Mr. Swifty is dead. Alright, Mr. White, you're up.
Alright. I need a... Check this. why not? If I can get one to do it, if I can succeed, it's only like a 45% chance of succeeding, but why not? Same guy needs to make the will save again. I'll do lyric spell this time, so I don't use the spell slot.
Alrighty.
I need a will save from him.
Alright, here's my will save. How?
Do they have these abilities at will, or is it an unlimited number per day for the moans?
They have. Well, you can look it up. You can look it up. It's a cloaker. All right, Mr. White, is that it?
Yep, that's standard. Let's see. I will move here, or fly here as a standard. I'll move here as a sneak action.
If you have successfully saved against the stupor effect, you cannot be affected by that moan, the stupor moan, from that cloaker for 24 hours.
That's correct.
Okay, well, I'm pretty sure it's a different one, so...
Yeah, the ones that did the moans at the beginning were this guy and this guy because they were trying to get Swifty and Braun. And I think maybe this guy. But yeah, this guy hasn't done anything.
It's a standard and a movement. That's my turn.
Well, that and plus we're also inside the middle of a silence field, so it wouldn't affect us anyway.
Yep.
Yeah, but Mr. Dimitri is all by himself over there. All right, well, that's all I cared about. I just wanted to make him go to sleep. Dimitri, yeah, you got to make another fort save.
Yep, I'm trying now. So, let's see. Do I make it or not? I make it.
Oh, shit. Oh, well.
Okay, and my cheetah's gonna fight with the thing that's grappling it. So, first... come on. So, okay, 10 damage and... miss. And... miss.
All right.
Okay, so just 10 damage, and for the elemental, it's a crit, it's a confirm, and for the second attack, it's a hit. So it's 2d8 plus 4, so 4d8 plus 8 for the crit. So the crit, 33 damage, and 11, so 44 damage in this one.
Right. 44. Okay, well, we got Mr. Eden.
Alrighty, let's try it again. 22 damage.
22 it is. Don't you have anything, something that might get you out of here?
Nope.
Oh,
It's absolutely even if I rolled nat 20s, with escape artist or a strength check, I still couldn't get out.
I got you. All right, well, doing the right thing there. Mr. Swifty. All right, Swifty wants a challenge royale with the grapple checks. Uno, dos, and tres. All right, so
I went.
Oh, fuck. 33. Oh well, the 33 is a
33 beats your 33, so I win and I move away.
Okay, well, yeah, go ahead and do what you got to do. All right, so. All right, so that it? I guess so. All right, so let me just. Here is what the book says. I thought I was right. I didn't want to sound like an asshole. All right, so this is technically the rules for the grapple. It says right there down at the bottom. In case of a tie, the combat with the highest grapple check modifier. So it's a higher check modifier. My modifier for my guys is. Let me get the croaker.
I know what yours is. Never mind.
Okay. So, all right. So, yeah. So that's that's not gonna work. All right. So that it. So you're still under my power. All right, Swifty is still there. Mr. Cloaker is gonna bite you once more. One, and Mr. Cloaker over here is gonna bite Mr. Aiden. Powell, and then Mr. Dimitri. I think he woke up already.
Yep, I'm no longer held.
Yeah. Are this both? All right. Well, this guy.
Yes.
Well, he's not. He's basically a silent image. So, as soon as you hit him, you should have made a will check, a will save, in order to figure out that this is a silent image. And by the way, the air elemental needs to make a will save because he's not. Well, I would assume that this guy is the one that is fighting him. So this guy. Yeah, go ahead.
You should have told me I had to welcome will save. I've attacked that thing twice now. Anyway,
Yeah.
I'll make a fort with will save or a fort save. What do you mean?
It's a will save to figure out that it's an illusion and for you
well,
not to keep fighting it.
Fear this. Is it enough?
18? No, because these guys are. Yeah. All right. So,
Okay, then no. My elemental is happily fighting it.
All right. So there you go. It's and by the way, that's.
Oh wait, I would have gotten a will save as well because I attacked it as well because I casted lightning on it.
Oh, I
if
see.
you remember.
Okay. Yeah.
So here's my will save. 33. Is it enough?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Okay, so now I know.
All right, but this guy doesn't know. All right, so.
Well, he's under my control, so as long as I know, that's fine.
Yeah, but you have to. Well, yeah, you did interact with it, so yeah, you're right. Okay, so this guy's just gonna do a full round on the air elemental. So here's my. Actually, I'm just gonna do a tail attack. Pow. All right, so there you go, 26 damage. All right, so that's gonna be it for my guy, Mr. Braun.
Okay, so 21 because of the R. So.
Mr. Did he?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I typed that I'm making a high check. It was typed for 26, so they would spot that again. So I imagine these are knowledge engineering.
Yeah, I mean the cloakers don't even care about you. It's just that I've skipped you 3 times, so I didn't know.
No, I was attempting to.
Go ahead.
Yes, I was in the kitchen, but I did type before leaving that seeing my turn coming up. I did type I attempt to hide, but the high check failed. So these are knowledge engineering, right?
Knowledge engineering. It's 28.
Okay. No, I don't have that. So I'm just gonna attempt to hide again.
Well, you just I don't want to sound crazy here, but I'm just questioning your motives. You know your friends are getting their asses kicked, right?
Yeah, but I can't do shit as a rogue, man. I got to do that sneak attack thing.
Oh, because they're hurting. All right, Mr. White, what are you doing?
All right, 5 foot step out of the magical silence, and I need another. Oops, I did not mean to move there.
Yeah. And by the way, I think I rolled the grapple. Now, this guy doesn't look like his hit points are going down. What's going on with that?
So it's an illusion as well? Or did you attack my cheetah? Because you never stated you attacked it.
Yeah, I was wondering. I've hit him like 2 times already, and he's engulfed.
The first time you only dealt 9 damage, which is under the 10 DR, and the second time I haven't seen the damage. So what was the damage?
Oh, okay. Well, let me.
Okay, so it took 1 damage.
All right. Well, there you go. How long does your SR last, or your DR last?
2 seconds, I'll tell you. It should be at 2 hours. No, actually, it's 11 minutes. Sorry.
All right, Mr. White. Sorry about that. What did you end up doing?
Trying to see here if this is what I think it does. If not, I'm just going to do the same thing. Let's see here.
These things go away, guys. because he's like, fuck it, I'm wasting my time controlling these silent images.
Yeah, no, it won't work like that. So yeah, this guy here, need another will save from him.
All right, here's the will. Pow.
He
Oh,
fails it.
shit.
Puppeteer.
Which one is it?
Puppeteer spell.
Yeah, right. Which one?
The one grappling the dragon guy.
Oh, okay. So I'll just put a yellow dot on that one. All right, Mr. Dimitri, you're up.
Okay. Well, so first I'll do with the cheetah. So one attack. It's 11 damage and 2 claws. Miss. God, I roll poorly on those claws. Miss. Lol. So 11 damage. With I order my my elemental to attack this other one. So one attack. It's this one misses. So 2d8 plus 4, 14 damage on this one, and a reflex saves with him because I'm casting Greater Coal Lightning on it.
Oh, right, here's my.
Coal Lightning Storm is what I mean.
All right, there you go.
It makes 6 damage.
Yeah, the one on Aiden who's breathing the fire is the one that just got puppeteered, because I know if he's freed, he can start helping other people.
All right, Aiden, you're up.
All right, is the guy that
Yeah, he's the guy who's around you just started freezing, and he's no longer actively grappling you.
Alrighty. Well, in that case, then I guess I'll just step out and let me see. Oh man. I think I will go over here. What's with the guy that has the red square around him?
Oh, I was just messing around.
Grappling my cheetah.
Okay, so in that case, I don't have to worry about an attack of opportunity. And
Oh, you are wrong, sir. The tail attack. Whoop!
okay, and that hits. I give him over that torch.
All right. Let's see.
Okay, so I took that hit, and now I'm going to do a entangle breath in this direction, which will hit these two.
All right. All right. Here's my save. 1 and a 2.
And those are both fails. So he takes 13, total of 13 damage, and they're both entangled for 3 rounds.
You need to roll for this one a will save to see if you realize it's a silent image.
Yeah, that's forget about that one. So yeah, you interacted with it. So well, the will save for this guy is. Let me get you the will save. All right, Walker. All right, so shadow. Okay, 21 for the the silent image. Stupor, unnerve. Hold on. Don't check that. All right, there you go. Any other questions? 6th level spell. 6th level spell. All right. So, any other questions? No. All right. Well, that's going to be it. All right. So, Aiden is done. So there you go. We got Mr. Swifty. You're up. All right, so Swifty, what are you doing? Oh, he's gonna. Yeah, sorry about that.
Failing 3 grapple checks.
Yeah, that's all right. Keep forgetting that.
By the way, I don't know if I'm not supposed to be able to see the map yet, or what. I'm pretty much done
dude.
with my
Let me,
character, but yeah, I can't see the map.
Let's turn on the light. I don't think it matters if the guys can see or not. All right. All right, there you go. Swifty is done. Mr. Cloaker. All right, here's.
Oh, this looks interesting.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and attack Swifty, pal. And then this Cloaker is going to attack Aiden. Oh, no, I'm sorry.
Thought he was at the.
Yeah, he's still grappling the cheetah. Right. All right, and then this guy, he doesn't give a shit if he gets an attack of opportunity. He's going to try
immediate action against this guy. I need him to make a will save.
All right. This guy's going to go away because he was technically an illusion. All right. 1, 2, 3. All right. Once Swifty gets back, I'll do the damage for him. Are you? Well, look, I've already did the. Oh, here's Swifty's damage. I'm just gonna put Swift on top, so when he gets back, he knows what the damage was. All right, so that's Swifty. It says Swift at the top.
Just double checking, but the 9 was for the grapple with the cheetah, right?
The
because that was the last attack before Swift.
Yeah, that was for the cheetah. That is correct. 33
Thank you.
grapple.
Oh, and I needed a will save from this guy as an immediate action.
All right. Here's my will. Wait a minute. I think I already did the will save. No, I didn't. Sorry. All right. There you go. 21.
That fails. It's the halt spell. So the only thing he can't move from that spot.
Okay. Alright, so I can't move, but I'm going to do a moan. I already did a stupor, so I have to wait for that one. I'm going to do a moan. A moan fear. Fuck it. Alright, so moan fear on you, Mr. White. So 21 fort save. Will save. You're feared for 2 rounds. All right, well, that's going to be it for me. Mr. Braun is... I don't know what...
All right, so now that I'm finally hidden, are these things immune to criticals?
No, you can crit them. They're not undead.
Can I tell if any of them are wounded? Are they bleeding, obviously, or like
all...
would I know I know which one is an illusion and which one is bleeding?
You have to interact with them in order to figure out, or you can have somebody point out that this is an illusion, and then you get a +4 to your will save. So you're giving somebody warning, so you get a +4 to your will save. But you have to interact with them before you can even suspect that they're an illusion.
Are any of the my allies still engulfed by them?
Yeah, there's
Swifty...
one eating my face right now.
Yeah.
Say again?
Swifty
yes, there's one eating my face right now, and there's nothing I can do about it.
Is it this one here? This one?
The yellow.
It's the one that just got pinged yellow.
All right, so I'm going to try to hit him with a sneak attack. I think that misses.
That is a miss.
All right, that's my action.
All right. All right. Well, doesn't look good for Swifty. Mr. White, what are you doing?
All right, let's see here.
I think Swift. I think this is where you're supposed to say, guys, if you don't help me out, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna fucking.
I can't. It's around my face.
I mean, you can. Well, Whitey, what are you doing?
I'll move there and defensively cast this. I can't fail the check. Need a will save for this guy. Use lyric spell so I don't burn spell slots.
All right.
He fails. It was a puppeteer.
Oh, okay. So he's puppeteered. All right. Basically, the guys that have the green circle are the real, are the real cloakers. So there's wait a minute. There's supposed to be another one because I put 4 down. So this guy, I think I forgot to put a thing on.
No, you deleted it. It was the one who was grappling Aiden.
Oh shit! I'll just put this one here. All right. Well,
it's mimicking my action, so it moved the same amount of squares I did.
All right. So let's put a little.
So it should be about here.
All right. This guy over here. Okay, I got you. All right. So this guy.
This guy moved to about here.
All right. Well, that right there's fine. All right. Is that it?
Yeah, it's a move and a cat and a standard to puppeteer this guy.
All right. Oh, so the other guy is puppeteer too?
Yeah, it lasts for a certain amount of rounds. It's not a concentration.
Oh, let's see. Puppeteer is
10 rounds.
And you could have as many puppeteers as possible, right?
Technically, yes, because it says nothing about limits, and it just has a duration.
Okay. Not that I don't believe you, but I just want to kind of read that there. All right. So,
if you look at that, what I put in the window I put in Roll20 Nelson, if you hover your mouse over the actual puppeteer name, there's a link to the spell. It's a hyperlink.
1 round per level.
Yep. 1 round per caster level. I included all of that into the macro I put in Roll20.
When it says target, isn't that saying it's only 1 creature?
1 creature per casting. Yeah, I casted it again.
Right. What I'm saying is, if it meant all creatures, wouldn't it just say it wouldn't have 1 creature?
It's 1 creature per casting of the spell. He's cast it twice now.
Right. But if it was, if they didn't specifically put down 1 creature, shouldn't they just put down, target?
No, GM, you've got to treat every instance of the spell as a separate spell.
All right, we'll go with that. That it, Mr. White?
It's like casting Dominate Person.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
1 per.
It just seemed weird that it had 1 creature there. All right, well that's it, Mr. Dimitri. What are you doing?
So first I'll go with my cheetah, with the creature that's grappling it. So bite. It hits, and then claw. Miss. What the hell? Why am I? What's with the rules for this? Hit. So 18 damage in this one. And then for my elemental, not 1d 200. 2 hits, misses. So 15 damage, and then roll a 40 reflex actually, because I cast Greater Coal Lightning. Oh, Coal Lightning Storm. I don't know why the hell I keep calling it Greater. 12 damage. No, you make it, so 6.
All right. Why are you doing 5d6 damage?
It's Coal Lightning Storm.
Coal Oh.
the level 5 spell, right?
Yeah, there's two. There's ones for the outside, ones for the inside.
No, they're
3D.
both everywhere. The only
But
thing is, if
there's
I
like
was outside in a stormy, I would be casting 5d10s or.
Yeah, but you're using level 5 spell. That's what I was asking.
Yeah, yeah.
And that is right then.
Well, here's a description. 5d6. Where does it say 5d6 for the inside creature? 34. All it says is 3d6.
If you look in the druid spell list, this is what it says.
Well, I don't know about
Okay,
the spell
but-
list. We're looking at the
Here you
spell
go.
list.
You have
Hold
the
on.
wrong. First off, you have the wrong spell.
All right. All right. Well, look, we're reading from the book, the standard book. So I don't know where you're getting that 5d6 from. So
I will show
Look at,
you.
look at roll 20, Nelson. You're using the wrong spell.
call storm lightning. Oh, all right. Well. Oh, okay. So. All right. Well, I said it called lightning. I looked up call lightning. All right.
I
He's using
keep
the level
calling-
5 spell.
You said call lightning storm.
I never heard that. And all right, so Mr. Yeah, go ahead and do your thing. So I take 6
I'm
damage.
done.
6 damage. Got it. All right, Mr. Aiden.
Alrighty. This cloaker and this cloaker get to make their reflex saves versus my entanglement.
Okay.
DC 26. Reflex.
Okay. Here's my save. Pow. Ooh, created that one.
Alright, that's a 1 save.
All right. Is that it?
The other one needs to make its save.
All right. Here's my second guy. Pow.
Alright, he did not make it, so here's his damage.
And by the way, are you casting a spell in front of me?
No, that's his entangled damage from the previous round. I used my entangling breath weapon.
Oh,
And
yeah, I got you.
Both of them failed. Now, since the one just made its saving throw this round, it no longer is entangled and no longer subject to the continual damage. However, I'm going to be using my breath weapon again in a 30-foot line in this direction. By the way, is this guy... Hang on. Is this guy here alive or dead?
These two are alive, but if you actually look closely, I'm controlling them at the moment.
Okay. Well, I'll be using my entangling breath, going due north, and DC 26 reflex.
All right. Here's my reflex. Pow. And I'll go ahead and
That's-
All right, I'm back.
Okay. All right, so this guy makes an 18. This guy does a 24.
All right, and they both take 21 damage and are entangled. Or wait a minute, I did the wrong one. I'm sorry. Hang on. There we go. They're entangled for 1 round and they take 8 damage.
All right. Entangled 1 round and 8 damage. Got it. All right. Is that it?
That's it for now. Yep.
Alrighty then. We got Swifty.
Yep, Swifty, you're free. The guy just stops grappling you and you slip away.
Yeah, you're free to do whatever.
Okay, what's going on with the guy that's inside the purple circle?
It's
yeah.
grappling my cheetah.
Okay.
The purple circle is silent, so
So he can't
Oh.
screech. He can't screech out of it.
Yeah. Well, I'm grappling him, so I don't care about that. All right, is that it?
If I damage any of these that are puppeteered, is there a chance that they're going to break the spell?
Nope. Go ham on them. It's only if I force them to commit a suicidal act do they get a will
Okay,
save to
then
prevent
I'm
being
going to burn a
puppeteered.
charge from my belt of battle. for a move.
All right.
I can put the spell up on roll 20 for you again if you want to do that.
All right. Well, you passed me over here, Mr. Swifty.
Sure, take your attack.
All right. Do an attack. Pow. All right. Well, you're up, Swift. All right, you are moving away.
I'm still moving.
Okay. By the way, these are mushrooms. Supposed to be mushrooms. All right. I would assume that's it, perhaps.
No, I'm not done. The one with the red box around it, I'm full attack.
What's the dark face for on your token?
That's a good question. I was assuming that was engulfed because I didn't put it there.
Yeah, I guess so.
It was for your stupor,
Oh,
which
it was a
you
stupor.
got out of.
Yeah, the stupor. I forgot about that. All right. Well, all right. So you are gonna be attacking this guy, correct? Or
No, the one with the box.
oh, okay, this guy. All right. You want me to make a save? There you go.
No.
Oh, you just take the damage, or okay, there you go. All right. That I guess all of those hit.
They take a -4 to strength and dexterity while they're under this spell, Nelson.
What's the well, they're puppeteers,
Yeah, the
so I
cloakers.
don't care if he kills them. There's nothing I can do with them.
90 points.
90 points of damage. Yeah.
It matters. It matters because their AC goes down by 2.
Yeah, but I can't control them, so I don't care if they die or not. All right, Swifty, you're done, I guess. Clover Man. All right, so this guy is gonna do. He's gonna take an attack up to. Well, wait a minute. This guy is a fake. So
Yes, he's an illusion.
yeah, this guy is going to. I'm going to go ahead and do an engulf on you, Mr. Aiden. So here's my tip. Pow. 28, touch AC. So.
You can't miss on me, guy. You don't even need to roll practically.
All right. Well, there you go. All right. So you are now.
Well, he rolls a nat 1, then he misses automatically, right?
Yeah, that's the only. Yeah, a nat 1's the only thing that would miss.
All right.
Oh no! Oh, I messed that one up.
All right. So that's it for my guys. Because I only have 2 guys. This guy and this guy. Oh, here's the
Yeah.
damage. Yeah, here's the damage
For the cheetah.
Yeah. Damage for the cheetah. There you go. All right.
Okay, it doesn't bypass.
All right. We got Braun Man. Brawny.
It's in chat.
Oh, okay. Chat. Attempts to hide. Okay. Well, there you go. All right, Mr. White Wing. Mr. White.
All right. Let's see here. I will use a standard action. Actually, no. Yeah, I will cast a 4th level spell, Drums of War. So every monster on this map now has a -2 to hit and saves.
All right.
I don't think it affects the 2 in the silence, does it?
No, it doesn't.
All right. Well, there you go. We got.
And as a yeah, but I can dispel the silence.
All right. All right. Well, Mr. White, you're done. All right, Mr. Dimitri, you're up.
Okay, same as last time. So first with the cheetah. So 15 damage, and let's see if I hit with the claws. 7, so 22 so far. 29 damage from the cheetah, and my let's see, Which one looks? I can attack. If I attack and grapple, is there any chance I could hit Aiden or my cheetah?
They're gonna take half the damage. I mean, you're not really supposed to. You're not supposed to know that, but.
No, as an idea, how does it normally work? Because I've had DMs which basically make you roll for it to see if you hit one or the other. So
No,
it's my first time attacking in.
Yeah, they automatically do damage. Doesn't matter. If you hit me.
Well, no, they're flat-footed against anyone they're not grappling. That's what happens.
Well, my basically my elemental comes here and attacks that one. So once it hits, so 2d8 plus 4, 12 damage, and I lightning it. So
it's a 20. I don't think you lighten this one. You lighten something else. But you lighten.
No, this one.
Oh, okay.
So basically, what I attack is the square. So I don't roll for it. You just have to reflex save it. But
hitting a square is
actually
5.
Yeah.
Oh. All right. So I roll a 26.
You make your save, and the damage is 10 damage.
All right. So the cheetah takes 10, and you take 10. The DR doesn't help you with
No.
the lightning.
No, I'll put the damage on the cheetah. No problem.
All right.
Yeah.
So, is that it?
No. It's 10 because you made your save, which means it's 5 and 5. Then. So yes, that's
you
it.
rolled a 20 for damage.
Yes, but you made the save.
So it should
26
be half.
this is 21.
Yeah, but should it be half damage, which is 10?
Yes, and you said split the damage, right?
Split the damage on the 20, meaning that it's 10.
Okay, well then let's see if my cheetah makes this
No,
save.
I'm sorry. You're right. Split the damage. Yeah, what the hell am I thinking? Yeah, you're right. Sorry. Because he takes 5 and I take 5. You're right. All right. So, Mr. Dimitri, is that it?
My turn then. Yep.
All right, Mr. Ayton.
Alrighty. In this order, the following cloakers need to make their reflex save to shake off the entangling breath from previous rounds. This one, then first, second, and third.
Well, this is an illusion, so don't worry about him. And then this save at the top. So the first one is the fort save is 18 on that one, and then 21.
Reflex, but and both of them fail, so they both take this damage. So the first one takes 6, the second one takes 1, and they are no longer entangled by the breath weapon now. But I'm going to the one that's currently engulfing me, this guy here.
Gotcha.
Use my regular breath weapon. And he takes 26 damage, or 28 damage.
28 damage. Got it. Luckily, this guy hasn't been hit that much. All right, is that it?
That's all I can do.
He's gonna squeeze you before you can kill him. Mr. Swift, you're up.
I'm spending 2 charges from my belt of battle. That'll be it for the day to gain a standard action, which I'm using to cast Cure Critical Wounds on myself.
Alrighty then. Alright, since these guys are intelligence of 12, this guy is going to be like, hey, the guy that I was chomping on, can you make sure he doesn't heal himself? Alright, Swifty, you're done. Mr. Cloaker says...
No, I'm not done.
Alright, well, there you go. Would you be so kind, dear chap, to know on the person I was trying to kill earlier? Indubitably, old bird.
I say, good sir.
The one in the red square is the one that I shot last round. I'm going to shoot him again.
In the red square. Oh, yeah, I got you. Alright, well, knock yourself out. Indubitably, oh,
It's not going to be nearly as fun this time.
Spot on, old bean.
27 it is. Alright, so we got 27, got it. I would assume that is it, so.
That's it.
Alright, so we got this guy.
It's puppeteered.
Yeah, you're right. This guy's fake. I'm just gonna move him over here. So he's not gonna be on top of the what you call it. Actually, he's supposed to be close to his partner. So actually,
And these two are grappling people inside of a area of magical silence.
Yeah. Well, I'm just gonna keep sucking on their blood. So here's the cheetah, and here's Aiden. Alright, cheetah and Aiden. Oh, I fumbled. Meaning that doesn't count. Do I go prone? That's a good question. I'll go prone, but he's still engulfed. What does that mean, guys? It means that I'm prone. I'm a +4 to hit, but this guy's still engulfed inside of me. So just a little heads up there. All right, so that's it for me, Mr. Braun. You're up. All right, Mr. Braun is perhaps doing a high check. All right, we'll get back to Mr. Braun. Mr. White.
Take a 5-foot step here, so don't get an attack of opportunity. This, I'm not even going to bother dispelling it because it's blocking them from their sonic attacks. So, let's see. Who's in range? This guy.
Oh, both these guys are puppeteers. So, you know what? I'm just gonna put them right next to you, dude, just so there's no weird confusion.
I'll do here. So that's a movement. So yeah, this guy's. I'll just do it. So this guy gets an attack of opportunity on me. He chooses to take it.
All right. Here's Mattel. Pow.
That misses. And I'm gonna use haste on him over here.
All right. Can you see him?
Him? This guy? Yeah, right here.
Right. If I didn't have the lights on, would you be able to see him?
Yes. Yep. 60 feet of dark vision. I saw him move in that direction.
All right. Okay, Mr. Dim, you're up.
Whoever the brown circle guy is, you've got hits.
So same thing as before. First attack, bite, misses, claw, hits, claw, hits. So 12 damage, and then for the hits, misses, another 12 damage. And seeing that I hit my cheetah as well, I'm gonna attack the one that's not my cheetah, not with my cheetah. So I'm gonna co-lining on that guy. So and he can save, so because he's puppeteered, so he takes full damage, 16 damage on this guy.
All right.
And that's my turn.
All right, so we got Aiden. You're up.
Alrighty, let's see here. Just do my automatic damage thing. Here goes. Alrighty, so he takes 12 damage.
Okay, 12 damage it is. Can you point to the guy you want 12 damage on?
The one that's engulfing me.
This guy. Okay, gotcha. Yeah. All right, 12 damage. You get it. All right, Mr. Dmitri. I was doing something earlier. Can you tell me what was the damage on this guy, or what were you doing?
It's 24 on this guy, and 12 on this guy.
Oh, okay, 24 and 12.
The lightning went to this guy.
Alright, 12 on the guy. Okay, Mr. Aiden already went. Mr. Swifty, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna move right there. So it's a 5-foot step.
All right.
And then
All right. Damage.
so 1 hit, 1 miss,
28.
and no, there should be 2 more attacks, so I'm just gonna roll that again. 1 for a haste attack, and 1 for my iterative attack.
Righty then. All right. You is that it, or what's? I thought you were gonna roll again.
I did.
Oh,
And
okay.
it was 1 hit, 1 miss. So total of 61 damage.
All right. And which one did you want to do it on?
The one straight north of me.
All right. 61 damage. Got it.
That's the one that I've been beaten on.
All right. Well, he's finally dead then. Mr. Cloaker is up next, and he's gonna keep chomping on the cheetah, and the other one's gonna keep chomping on Aiden. And that's it for me, Mr. Braun. The Brownie man. I guess he's still hiding out. Mr.
No, I forgot. I forgot I was muted. So, hide. It requires a spot check every round that a hide has succeeded, does it not?
Yeah, but nobody really cares about you right now, so you could be out in the open.
All right, so I'm going to attempt another sneak attack then.
Okay. All right. I would assume you're attacking this guy.
Yes.
All right. Well, armor class is 19.
All right. Acro's not updated. Okay. All right, so that finally hits. That's going to do 27 damage.
27. Get it.
Yeah.
Minus 27. Pow. All right. We got Mr. Dimitri. You're up.
Did I just get skipped? If Dimitri's going?
Yeah, wasn't White before me?
Yes, you just got skipped.
Oh yeah. Sorry, go. Yeah. Go ahead, Mr. White.
Alright, so this guy's gonna get an attack of opportunity. I'm doing a full movement to go over there, so this guy gets one.
Oh, sorry. Hit the wrong button. I have to hit you with the tail. All right. There you go.
Alright, that misses.
All right. Was that a full round movement, or is that it?
Yeah, it was a full movement.
Right, we got Mr. Dimitri. You can go.
Okay, same as last time. Maybe this time I'll hit with the bite. Nope. Nope. 7 damage, and then for elemental.
Now you know that their armor class is 19, right?
Ah, you said 23, so.
I don't think I've ever said 23.
Ah, okay. Well, then I've been cutting off some damage. Then it's let's see, 18, 25 damage from the cheetah and from the oh, 2 seconds. 7, 14, so 21, 46 total damage in this one.
All right, so he's yeah, he's dead. Now, what's it, lightning or
No, it's the 3 attacks from my cheetah and the two attacks from my 2 slams from the elemental.
Oh, okay. Well, then he's dead. All right. Oh, did
And
he...
for the lightning,
What's it
this
damage?
one.
What's the damage from the elementals? Because
it is 21.
so, shouldn't he take 10 and I take 10?
No. That's you said from a spell.
Yeah, but you're
I
attacking.
basically made your AC. No. You lose your AC bone defense against anybody who's not in a grapple. Just
Against someone you're not grappling, you're flat-footed.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to get at is that I'm engulfing the cheetah, therefore I take 10, and then the cheetah takes 10. I'm engulfing. I've got.
Okay, then that's fine. Then it's the cheetah has basically 10 DR, so it takes no damage.
Oh.
It has 10 electricity resistance.
It's not electricity as far as I remember. It's just slam because I didn't lightning it.
Yeah, it was.
That's what I'm saying.
The slam of this guy. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. Just when you said 10 DR negates, I was like, okay, well. All right, so that's it for Dimitri. Aiden, you're up.
2 seconds. You still need to roll the save with this guy for lightning. 19 damage.
Okay. Right, there you
go. You pass, so 9 damage.
This cloaker also should be about here since it moves with me.
9 damage. Well, yeah, I guess should be over there. But he's puppeteered, so shouldn't he be closer to you?
No, he maintains the same distance I had, and I casted it.
All right. Well, Aiden, what are you doing? What are you up to there, Aiden?
Okay, because just a quick note. I think what the DM was saying was that the DR is for physical damage, not magical, right?
Right. But
yes,
yeah,
anything that's magical bypasses that DR.
Yeah,
but its attacks don't count as magic. It's pure slam.
Oh, I thought you were attacking it with like a spell or another lightning.
I thought it was
no. Since I realized I'm hurting my own companion, I chose to attack somebody else with my spells.
Gotcha. Okay. I guess the only thing I can do is continue on with my breath weapon, and this will be against the guy that's engulfing me. Breath weapon. Here goes. And he takes 25 damage.
Minus 25. Got it. All right, there you go. All right.
And that's all I do.
All right, Mr. Swifty.
Okay. So we got the puppeteered one that flew over into the wall or something over there.
Yeah.
Yeah. He just basically said he technically should be there, which doesn't matter to me where he's at. So,
okay, I'm gonna move. I'm gonna take a move, and then for my standard, I'm gonna cast Divine Power on myself, and then I will be done.
All right, Divine Power, get it. All right, Cloaker. Jesus, I only have 2 Cloakers left. No, I have only have one left. All right, well, I'm just gonna feed on Mr. Aiden's face. Wow. Ooh. Cloaker bites. Trouble. 10 damage. Wow, that's not that much damage. Bron, you're up. Brony man. Alright.
Sorry, wrong macro. I just hide and that's my action.
Alright, so I guess you're attacking who?
No, I'm not attacking, I'm hiding.
Oh, you're just hiding. I got you. Alright, Mr. White.
Alright, let's see. Move down here. We're just gonna stop right next to the barrier, the anti-life cell, since he can't be forced through it.
Alright.
Down here. And I'm going to use a acid arrow wand on this guy. I can't fail the check to use it.
You know, I've hit you a couple of times. You're at full health. What's going on with that?
You haven't hit my AC.
Oh, that's right. You're right. Yeah, go ahead and do your thing.
The range touch. 17 versus his touch AC.
Let me be specific on this guy. All right, Cloaker. Touch AC is.
This has no
11.
splash. There's no splash damage. This is a targeted spell.
All right, so what happens to him? I have an 11 touch.
So you take 2d4 acid damage this round and another 2d4 next round.
All right, what about the guy that he's taking damage too, right?
It's a targeted spell. There's no splash damage. Specifically says no splash.
All right, well, how much damage am I taking now? Right.
You're taking 7 now and 7 acid now, and I roll again next.
All right, got it. Mr. Dimitri, you're up.
Okay. So, my cheetah could get here and attack the guy, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so it pounces there and it full attacks. So, right.
Well, you would have to ask Mr. Silver.
Yeah, it can't. I can't force it through the anti-life shell, so it's just kind of stuck there because all I did was move south.
That's fine. It can stay there. So
yeah, but the thing is, how high is he, Mr. Windmang? White.
I'm on the ground. I'm on the ground.
Oh, so he's on the ground. Okay, fine.
Okay.
In fact,
so
I
that one
probably
hits.
I'm like hovering 2 or 3 feet off the ground. I guess technically not on the ground, but for his purposes it is.
I'm a large creature. Basically, if it's only a few feet off, it should be more than fine for attacks. 24 damage from my cheetah, and my elemental comes in 5 foot and joins as well. So hits and hits. So 21, 24, so 45 damage in this one. And also reflex save with it because I'm gonna cast a 23 damage on it.
23. What's the total?
The total is 45, 68 damage.
What about without the cheetah? Without the cheetah damage.
Without the cheetah, it is 44, I think.
Right,
just double check with the cheetah damage. It's 24. Yep, that's it. But you haven't rolled to see if you take the full damage of the spell. For reflex.
Oh,
actually, wait. What am I talking about? Your puppeteer. You can't.
No, he does. He gets it. He's just taking a -4 on his penalty.
Ah, well then it doesn't make it. So full damage.
All right, is that it?
Yep, that's me done.
All right, we got Aiden. You're up.
Alrighty, next verse, same as the first. Here goes. 21 damage.
Alright, -21. Alright, Swifty.
So we got a puppeteered one, and we have one that's grappling Aiden, right?
Yeah, that's it.
Do we have... Is Aiden going to be okay? I mean, do you have any idea if he's going to live through this? I don't know if I can fire at that thing and not kill him.
You guys can see his hit bar.
My character can't.
You guys can't see his hit bar?
If you have anything that doesn't splash, hit the choker or cloaker with it.
No, can you guys see his hit points or his hit bar?
If he's engulfed, then I can't fire at him.
I can see that hit HP bar.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not
Everybody
sure
can see the hit point bar, but I don't know how many hit points he's got because, I mean, if I deal 100 points of damage to the cloaker and he takes 50, then he's dead.
That's true. Well,
That's why I said if you have any spells that target specifically, like Acid Arrow or Magic Missile, that would be what you want to do.
Nope, I've got a Flame Strike.
Yeah, that's not going to help.
No, I've either got a Flame Strike or I've got some nasty fucking arrows, so I'm gonna full attack the one that's puppeteer.
Oh man, I was hoping you'd shoot me with the arrows. That way I wouldn't take the blame for killing the character. All right, well, do what you got to do for puppeteer, man. All right.
The box will pop up in a minute, and I'll let you know what the damage.
All right. Yeah, I guess you don't mind if I just bite on Aiden's face for a little bit. How? All right. Are you dead yet, Mr. Aiden?
I am down to just below 1/3 of my hit points.
All right. Well, I'm still waiting for that damage, Mr. Swifty.
Have some.
All right.
AC 19, right?
Right.
50, 70, 85, and 8 is 93.
All right. There you go. He's dead ski. All right. Only one guy left, and Mr. R did my thing. Mr. Braun, you're up.
All right, got a question with regards to multiple attacks and sneak attack. Is it only for the first attack or all of them?
No, it's all of them.
All right. I thought it was just
As
one.
long
I
as
was doing that.
Nope. As long as it qualifies for sneak attack, you get sneak attack.
All right.
Yep.
Okay, I had that wrong, so I'm going to get 2 this round.
All right.
Is it okay? So this guy's what, the illusion?
No, all the illusions are gone. There's only 4 cloakers in the room.
I see 1.
No, what I mean is there's 4. There's 3 that are dead. 1 is still alive.
Okay, all right. All right, so I'm attacking the remaining one with the sneak attack, and that misses. And 1 more attack. All right, so the second one is a hit. Ignore the attack roll, so just use the 15 damage.
All right, 15 damage it is. Ow. All right, hopefully I can chew on Aiden's face 1 more round. What's going on, White? Whitey.
From the previous spell, he takes 4 more acid damage, and using the acid arrow wand again, 22 versus his touch attack for another 8 acid damage, and he'll take another 2d4 on his next turn.
Acid arrow, huh? All right, well, Mr. Dimitri.
Yep. Don't think I have any more targeted spells prepared, which I can help. Oh, actually, I do have one. To try and help Aiden, though I'm not entirely sure how much of a help this will be. So I get closer and I cast Moonbeam on the creature.
Well, that's gonna just blow him his strength, which would make it a lot harder for him to grapple.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's gonna deal less damage and gonna, not grapple as well. So this is my Moonbeam. See if you make a 22 or 24.
Right, 34. Fuck your Moonbeam.
You take 4 strength damage, so you lose 2 damage and basically 2 strength.
Alrighty. Is that it?
Yep.
Right. Yeah, go ahead.
Nah, if I attack him with the cheetah and I have a chance of killing him, so basically that was it.
Alright, Mr. Aiden, you're gonna die.
Here goes. 18 damage.
18 damage. He's still alive and kicking.
I have freedom of movement, but I can't cast it since he's covered. Plus he's in silence.
Yeah. Do you have the grease spell?
Me, no. I'm a divine caster, not an arcane one.
All right, is that it, Mr. 18 damage?
That's all I can do.
All right, Swifty. Swifty. Right, Swifty is.
I am going to cast a spell, and I will get back to you. One second. I'm sacrificing a 3rd level spell to cast a Cure Serious, and I'm going to make sure I can hold the charge on it since it's a touch.
Right. Haha. Let's hope I can kill Mr. Aiden. Let's hope this is it. Pow! Take 11 damage. Sah! Oh, well, it's not 11 damage. Since my strength has gone down by 2, subtract 2 to that, so that's 9. 9 damage. Alright, remember my strength went down, so it's a -2 to the damage. Alright, so that's it for me. Mr. Braun, you're up.
Okay. Now, for this, for doing the touch spell, do I have to make a touch attack against Aiden, or can I just automatically touch him since he's grappled?
You have to.
You have to
him.
hit Aiden himself.
You have to touch him in the morning. Let's slowly walk away.
You walk up and you're all like, "You've got the touch."
All right, then yeah, I'm staying where I am, and I'm casting Sacrificing for a Cure Serious, holding the charge, and then I'll move in next round and touch Aiden.
Alrighty. Mr. Whitey.
So he takes 4 acid damage from the previous casting of Acid Arrow, 27 again with another use of a range touch, so he takes 9 acid damage this turn.
Alright, he's still alive. Mr. Whitey, Mr. Dimitri.
Yeah. The options are unlimited, I swear. You know what? I'm gonna cast Freedom Movement, hold it, and try to do what he's doing, as in cast Freedom Movement on Aiden.
Cast Freedom Movement on Aiden. I think it's a touch attack, by the way.
It is. He's holding the charge just like me.
Basically, I'm casting it and moving closer to touch him next turn.
Alright, Aiden. Got
Here goes.
Got a guy. Ooh, okay, you finally killed him. Alright, well, don't have to worry about that. Mr. Aiden killed him. You killed him.
Okay, good.
Killed him.
Out time.
Aiden,
alright, so there's 4 CR8s, people. 4 CR8s.
Aiden, heal this much damage.
Awesome.
Touch me in the morning.
Yeah.
Alright, so let me double check this guy. Sometimes I'm a little off on my CR. Alright, so Cloaker, Aberration, 18 hit points. So Cloaker.
Hit dice.
18 hit dice, you're right, sorry about that. Alright, so 6 minus 18 is 12. Aberrations are half, and they go up 1 for large. So, 5 plus, okay, 6, 18, 6, 12 divided by 2, 6, plus 5, wait a minute, that's not right. I think aberrations are 1/4. While I'm doing all that crap, you guys can, tell me what you're looking for and what you're...
What's the CR on them, Nelson?
Let me double check. I have them down as 8, but I want to... Sometimes I get a little...
Not with those stats that you threw up there earlier. You probably have them up there as it should be a CR10.
Yes, but if
They're
you
base
go...
5.
Well,
They're base.
Is it 18? Was it 10 or 18 hit die?
18. They gain 12.
18. Yeah. So they're 12. They're aberrations.
Which is plus 1 CR per 4.
Yeah. So
that's plus 3. Did they go up a size?
They go up. They do go up a size. So 3 plus 4 plus 5 is 9. Oh yeah, you're right. You got.
GM, they should go up 2 sizes. They're huge with 18 hit die.
No. If you go down to the book of the Cloaker, and go to page page 36.
37. Okay,
36.
I'm looking at it.
All right, so 18 minus 6 is 12. Aberrations are divided by 4. So 12 divided by 4 is 3. 3 plus the CR is 8. They go up one size, so it's 9. Did you guys understand what the hell I'm talking about?
It's a 9.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, good. So ixnay the 8 and put a 9 on the donkey vein. Or whatever.
Everybody who's level allows.
Yeah, 9, 4, 4 CR9s. All right, so I don't think. Well, shit, I was hoping to kill Aiden at least.
For level 9.
Nobody seemed to want to help Aiden out. I was feeling a little bit sorry for him. All right, so basically from around the corner. Let me go ahead and turn on the lights. Since
Whoever's level 10 just got really lucky on experience.
Jesus.
All right. Well, from the background, the assistant who brought you here to begin with, kind of runs up to you guys and says, "Gee willikers, guys! I couldn't believe that you took out all these whatever these are. The women are in the village are going to be awfully glad that you guys were able to save us from these creatures. Not to mention the ability for us to gather food now. You guys are swell."
Eating is indeed something
Peachy
that makes a
keen.
lot of people go.
All of a sudden, a collie comes up and says, "Woof, woof. Boy, what's wrong? A demented lich?
Timmy fell
king?
down a well?
A demented lich king has taken Jimmy, or whatever his name is." All right, well, I'm going to let you guys shoot the breeze. And, oh, by the way, there was a couple of magical items, since the women folk don't come here that often, and these crazy orcs do. They decided to eat the orcs and just kind of shit all over the treasure. So underneath the mushrooms that I mentioned, underneath the mushrooms that I mentioned earlier, in the midst of all the crap, you guys find all this. Alrighty. A bottle of wine, belt pouch, wild dwarf knockout poison, delver slime.
Crystalline.
Yeah, let me, there's a couple of other things in here as well. Alright, so, alright, well there you go. I'm just going to put 2 additional items on the board, and that will be it. Depending on where, if you guys do want to keep going down into the Underdark, or go back into the Gnome, or the Deep Gnome Village.
Rest. Or need rest. I've got no spells. I'm basically naked in front of any enemies that appear.
So I think the real question should be: did any new characters just appear in our combat?
No, he's gonna start right about now. I was just wondering if you guys want to find him down in the Underdark, or go back to the village. And
I have 1 spell left I can use, but it's going to take me 10 minutes to cast.
Well, it'd probably be a good idea then for us to go somewhere to rest up and heal up.
Well, it's a spell that lets us rest.
Get our spells back, and that way I can fully level up.
Yeah, it's a secure shelter is what it is.
all right, well, you find all these items as well as some roaring armor, which does whatever. You find these dead bodies. Now, one of the pouches is the one that, as a matter of fact, that you did find. Bottle, belt pouch. And one of the pouches, you guys do find what looks to be some sort of earth stone.
Jam, you're losing your touch.
Oh, what, the earth
You
stone?
didn't kill anyone.
I thought Aiden was gonna go down, man. I was like,
Oh man, you only gave us an encounter 36. What's going on?
well, I didn't want to scare the new guy. I figured, oh Jesus, you want to scare the new guy.
Well, you,
Oh no, we told him before you even got in the chat to hold on to his ass when he gets into this game.
Well, hey, yesterday's encounter was 136.
and
And this is Saturday game.
I
It was
came
what?
very close to going down. I'll tell you that much.
Oh,
Yeah.
He poked you for how many hit points?
Well, I started off with like 135, and I got down to about 35.
No, I'm saying how many hit points do you have left? Yeah, but you only heal so much. a day.
I just got hit with a cure moderate, so I am at 67, I believe.
What's your top?
My top is well, once I complete leveling up, I'll be at, or right now it's 135. Once I rest, it'll be 150.
well. How do you have good? How does one get good HP?
High Constitution modifier.
Yeah, I have
yeah,
a
that's
+6 to my con.
Oh. Okay, well.
Or you dump con and polymorph a lot.
That too.
That too, I guess. Huh? Well. I mean,
Not
I
many
didn't
people dump. Not many things dump condo.
Yeah, I didn't dump it. I kind of took a penalty to it from my race, but I dumped strength and charisma.
I dumped strength. I got a 8 for my strength.
Lol. I had an 8 before racial modifiers. So, yeah, I really dumped the shit out of strength. But anyway.
Yeah, go
Hey,
ahead.
it feels my character feels strong with it now with its 10 strength.
Yeah, well,
Hey, that's what I've got when I'm not divine powered.
strength-based characters in 3.5e are always fighters, and fighters are awful in 3.5e, so...
They are.
Actually, no, barbarians can be strength-based, too. Which are also... I mean, they're the most viable of the martial classes, I guess. But, like...
You say that, but I'd see you have to wait till you see some of the crazy builds you've seen people do with martial characters in Nelson's games. Some of them doing literally 700 plus damage per turn.
Oh.
And that's not even
Simon's
throwing,
character?
that's not even throwing warblades and initiators into the mix either.
That's true. Oh, I see.
All right. Well, we maybe have time for one more fight or a lot of role-playing time, depending on what you guys want to do.
Well, we have to go back and get our rewards from the deep gnomes.
We have to get the
we
rewards
saved
from the
day.
deep gnomes. We have to level up. We have to, yeah.
Oh, by the way,
Oh.
Here's the map you're in at the moment. Wait a minute, this
Did anyone hit level 12 during that fight? Because if they did, then I start at level 11.
No, this is the wrong map. Sorry, guys.
I hit level 12 last fight.
Oh. In that case, then I should be level 11.
That's what I said earlier before we started. You'll be, or you'll. No, actually, no. I didn't hit level 12. Sorry. No, I'm still 11. I'm thinking of another game.
Lol.
No. Yeah, no, you're still 10.
Too bad. Oh
All
well.
right. Well, let me just show the guys where they're at and if they want to continue. All right, so you guys are technically around this area right here, guys. So if you want to keep going further south, that's on you, or southeast to be precise. All right, so I take it that there is a vote of no's for going southeast, correct?
No. Quite a bit of the party isn't built for adventuring in the Underdark quite yet.
Oh, I see.
All right, so you go back to the Deep Gnome Village. The people are basically the assistant that escorted you there. He's jumping around, skipping around, very happy. Basically, almost like you know, that little dog and that big dog cartoon where the little dog was always like, "What are we doing, Joe?" or whatever. Anyways, he's really content that you guys were able to help out. As soon as he yells out in the deep gnome tongue, he basically.
You need to fix the vision on my token, Ken Wilson. It's 60 feet of dark vision.
Oh, so the guys are basically trying to cheer you guys in. The people are almost in a festive mood now that you guys were able to help them out. The commander, or the guy that you spoke with earlier, actually, let me turn on the lights, guys.
There we go.
So we can all see what the hell's going on. All right, so
Nelson,
yeah.
sorry to interrupt. You've got roaring armor written down here from the magic item compendium, but that's actually an armor enhancement. So what kind of armor is that?
Oh, for the roaring armor, that's a full plate. Full plate. All right, so let me just put down full plate. Full plate.
Just modify it because I already copied everything into the party loose, so just modify that line.
All right. All right. So you got.
Armor.
All right. So the village is pretty much happy that you guys were able to help them out. Their commander, or the mayor of the town, basically welcomes you guys back, and he says, "Well, boys, you saved our town. Not only that, you pretty much helped us out for this coming winter. Yeah, without some of this food, we're gonna have a very tough go of it, especially since none of us are able to go outside and gather what your outlanders, or not, the surface folk would consider food. We wouldn't consider it good food. But regardless of the fact, you boys were able to help us out. I understand that you men, if you need anything at all, just name it. We're here to serve. We're gonna have a great feast in your honor tonight, boys. So feel free to make yourselves at home. And
you said this was a you said this was a trading post for or a trading outpost for quite a few things.
Yes.
Would it be possible to get a small discount if we're ever here again?
Well, our trading posts don't do that much with magical items. I'm afraid we only supply spices, herbs, worms, rot grubs, maybe some poisons if you boys are interested in that sort of thing. We usually are very quiet about such things, but since you boys were able to help us out, it would be an honor for us to try to help you out as best as we can. We'll tell you what, we are having a dinner tonight in your honor. Hopefully you boys are not going to leave so soon, and perhaps I can introduce you to one of our fellow, shall we say, non-gnomish folk. Perhaps you might have something in common with him. You might even want to join your group. This is where this is where the Mr. Newbie comes in. All right, so the sheriff introduces you to the guys, Mr. Krim, and let me go ahead.
Kyrian is how you pronounce it. Yeah. Kyrian.
All right. Well, let me go ahead and just copy the guys into the map, and then they'll start to ask you some questions, I would assume. All right. So copy and paste.
Oh wait, you still
okay, here we go. Don't forget the.
So while we're waiting for him, I'm basically gonna ask the other. It would appear, though, that quite a few of our companions here are in need of rest, so a place of lodging for them would be best.
There are 2 of everybody on the map right now.
Oh, is there? I think I copied them twice. Just
They were cloned.
Yeah, just go ahead and just delete your guys.
Delete one of them.
Yeah. All right. Well, so the people around you, the kids are kind of just touching you guys, and they're amazed with your powers, and a couple of the little kids are grabbing your swords in amazement. So.
All right. So I use prestidigitation as a cantrip here, just to make a bunch of firecracker-like effects here.
All right, so so you guys sit down where this is technically the merchant area where the people buy their groceries and food. So one of the females who is shopping, she kind of goes up to you guys and says, and she only talks in Underdark or Undercommon. Do any of you guys speak Undercommon?
Yes.
All right, she says, So, you lads are here to protect the town. I'm so glad. We've had some very bad luck with these fucking bugbears and orcs that come in abusing our people because of our generosity. This is out of character. The Deep Gnomes are not like completely evil guys. They're mostly neutral. So a lot of the orcs and bugbears and ogres that come through here, they're pretty abusive towards these people. So they're that's what she's talking about. All right,
We
so
were in the neighborhood, and we were in the neighborhood, and it seemed like a good idea at the time.
she says, "Well, since you boys seem to be working with our militia now, perhaps I could ask you for a favor. My daughter-in-law, she's married to this Welsh of a man. He's a horrible human being, and I think he might be involved in the Thieves Guild. Now, I would be.
I'm gonna ask her if she's capable of speaking in the common tongue of the surface.
What she wants, she kind of beckons you to kind of bend over so she can whisper in your ear, and then she basically tells you that she wants her son-in-law killed. But the problem is that the son-in-law is one of the council members of the city, so he's very abusive towards her daughter. Yeah, son-in-law. So she's very abusive to her daughter, and he wants him dead. But she doesn't want to open her mouth and ask somebody that is from the town because the Thieves Guild might get wind of it, and then she'll be murdered. So she knows that you guys are new, so she is wanting you guys to murder one of the council members.
Oh.
Tell you what, unless anyone else can understand, unless anyone else speaks Undercommon and she's whispering this in my ear.
And then she, while she's doing that, she opens up a bag, and there must be at least 4 or 5 diamonds in there. You know the basic price for a diamond, like base, is 5,000 per diamond.
Yeah, it's pretty high, but I'll take a look at her because I assume no one else I'm here speaking Undercommon because no one spoke up. I'll tell her we're going before we do anything. We're lodging for the night. If you wanna, we can give you our answer in the morning.
She says, "Look, we work with gems at all times, and sometimes I even find these diamonds lying around." All right, so I'm back.
Everyone needs to get rest.
Well, you guys get the idea. She's basically wanting you to. She's willing to pay a lot of money for you guys to try to kill her son-in-law.
Yeah, I've given her an answer. I told her we'll give her a yes or no in the morning.
All right. Now there is one magical shop in the town. If you guys want to start buying stuff, that's fine. But this is where you meet the new guy. And Mr. New Guy, you can go ahead and come up with some, real fast backstory on why you're here. And again, Deep Gnomes are technically neutral.
Okay, so we're just in the Underdark, right?
We're in pretty much the beginning of it, yeah. And how much we're offered a reward. I can't remember how much it was for clearing these Nelson. So how much did they give us?
Well, anyway, I probably would have,
Did you lost it again?
Say what? Oh, who?
Nelson.
Oh, you talking about Nelson? Okay. I'm trying to think of why my guy is a gray elf. He probably would have come into the Underdark either because he got lost somewhere or because yeah, that's probably what I'll go with. I'll probably go with he got lost. And in the end, the gnomes said, "Oh, let's." Or in the end, he said, "Oh, I'll help the gnomes so I can stay with them until I find my way back home," kind of thing.
Well, I'm gonna tell him you weren't far from the exit, and I pointed a direction, said it was half a day's walk that way.
That's not the part I meant about getting lost.
I thought you were saying that in character.
Oh well. I mean, yeah, that's true. But yeah, I mean, getting lost, as in he ended up in the Underdark somehow. But I'm pretty sure portals to the Underdark don't always lead to the same place on the material plane or the normal, right?
Teleportation magic in the Underdark is notoriously unreliable because of the Ferris, which is magical radiation that grants teleportation. So you could have easily been dimension dooring in an area of Ferris, not known anything about it, and ended up completely outside of where you were intending to go.
Yep.
Yeah, something like that.
Now I just want to show you the big map, just in case the guys are going to fill you in on what the hell, where they're from and all that.
Okay. Oh, this is big. I have to zoom out.
Well, we came from Flat. I'm not too sure where these guys originated from, but this is pretty much home turf for me down here.
Okay.
I've lived down in these places for, I don't know, I've lost count. I stopped counting at 400.
Alright. That's a fairly long time indeed. So...
Oh, Nelson, yes. You here?
Yeah, you go ahead.
The town did offer us a reward for clearing the monsters. We never did. I couldn't remember what the exact amount was. So what was it, Nelson?
I think it was, wasn't it 5,000? Was it 5,000?
I can't remember, so we'll just go with that.
Oh, okay. Do you guys want to ask, do a little role playing, or with a new guy?
I mean...
Dimitri, Aiden, Swifty. You guys want to ask him anything?
I haven't fully fleshed my backstory out because I spent so much time figuring out the mechanics. But...
That's what we were waiting for him to decide, because he said he might or might not get lost, and that's it.
Well, yeah. I probably got lost through teleportation of some sort, and decided I'm not going to try and teleport away because that will end up just as well as the first teleportation attempt did. I am a conjuration wizard. Conjurer, I think is the term. Yeah. Although I also have a knack for blowing stuff up a little bit with orbs. May or may not be orbs of fire. And yeah, I did read it. Oh my god, is that a ridiculous spell? Anyway, yeah. If you guys need things, a single thing killed with an orb of fire, that would be pretty possible for me.
Pretty sure there's a lot of things that can be solved with the liberal use of fire.
Just don't kill the ally within it.
Yeah.
You know, if it gets...
Well, Orb of Fire I don't think does that, does it? I thought it just hits one person with a ranged touch attack. 1 second.
Yeah, it does.
It is just a ranged touch attack against one person, right?
So for the reward, everyone split it. Everyone except Nate's gonna get 1,000 gold.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So, GM, are we back in Flan?
Yes. Well, no, not yet, because there's
no, we're gonna be resting overnight, and if anyone wants to engage, I guess, in the party, then we're gonna have that.
Yeah, remember.
And get some rest.
Well, there's two things happening tonight. Well, there's a big festival for you guys, and then are you going to get with the lady in the morning? Well, we'll get to that later, I would assume. All right, so comes the night. The people have prepared a special banquet for you guys, a festival in your honor. There's basically sparklers, fireworks, and all that stuff is happening in the area. A couple of people know some minor, maybe first level cantrips or 0 level cantrips. And they walk you over to the very large fest hall. You guys sit at the front as honored guests, and the Deep Gnome Mayor gets in front of he gets up on the stage, and basically starts to give a big speech about how you guys are heroes, and how you are going to be staying in here in the town as permanent and new sheriffs. So he basically...
I'm going to interrupt him.
Well, hold on. He takes his badge, because they have they have some sort of a similar type of setup. Takes his badge and then he puts it on the table, and then he puts his hand out. Here's our new militia of the town. I will be taking my leave as of today. Thank you very much.
Put my hand up and said, "You must have the wrong idea. We agreed to help you, but we did not agree to be your militia."
And then everybody starts to get up and almost panics. And he says, "Well, you killed the." This is the mayor saying, "Well, you killed the creatures there. There's nothing for me to do. I might as well just retire since I can't do anything compared to the powers you boys held." So you're basically saying, compared to you guys, I am like not even worthy to do this job. I'm just wasting my time sitting here as a sheriff because you guys are so.
Well, the thing that the good sheriff is forgetting is that people like us are notorious for not staying in one place for very long, and
He doesn't
therefore,
know.
if you step down from your position, you're going to be leaving the rest of your people defenseless, and I don't think you're the type of person that would do that.
Oh, so you okay? So you're saying this in common, I would assume.
Yeah, and if somebody needs to translate, great.
What the hell? I can't translate it.
Oh, okay. All right. Well,
I just translate what he said.
Unless he was saying all of that in Undercommon, and then I have no idea what he said, and then just forget that.
yeah.
I translated it.
Yeah, that's why I was wondering what you guys were going to do there. And so he basically says, I'm not worthy compared to you guys, and you guys say we're not taking this job, or who's actually the face of the group, or
Well, what Aiden just said, I just translated back to shit.
oh, okay.
Swift, but yeah.
All right, so
He knows Undercommon. He can speak for himself.
all right, so they look pretty depressed, and the old
It's
lady.
nothing against you, but it's nothing against all of you. We simply can't be here all the time, and it would be completely reckless and just inappropriate to have us be put us as the sheriffs when we can't be here 99% of the time.
And then he says, "Well, and then the
I point at Braun and I tell him if he didn't have a torch, he wouldn't be able to see anything right now. We're not well suited for being down here like you guys are."
And then he says, "Well, all right. I guess that's gonna be it."
I'm a Swiftwing. I'm an elf just like you.
Yeah, well, I still got dark
Yeah.
vision. Your torch.
Yeah.
All
We
right.
were happy to help this time, but like I said, we can't be here all the time, so we can't accept the position.
And he says, "Well, lads, I hate to hear that. Well, since you guys were able to help us out the first time, we have one final favor to ask of you, if it's going to be okay. Would you mind if you were to basically kill one of the guild members' merchant caravan that's going to be coming up in 1 or 2 days? Seems that this particular individual wasn't too happy with our, how do we say, his abuse towards us. So he ultimately went to jail for whatever offenses. Now he's got this delusion that it was us that were at fault. So he is going to be coming into town in a couple of days, and more than likely he's going to slaughter all of us compared to the powers that you hold. And again, we are a small outpost. We're not here to fight anyone. But apparently this particular individual has some sort of offense to us deep knowns, and now he's coming here to wipe us out. So that's the story of the reason for this banquet. We didn't really want to bother you with this, but I assumed that you would love to take this particular job, and I was actually assuming that you guys would, take the job. But that's our case. If you boys We hate to try to deceive you, but you can see that we're in a bit of a bind, boys, and was just wondering what would you boys be able to do? What would you boys be willing to do for us? What do you say? All right, so basically, he's already.
I translate
yeah.
it back. I translate that back to the party, and well, what do you guys think? It's up to you if you want to help them or not.
I mean, I don't know if I hold as much of an influence yet, but I certainly think it's definitely not too big of a problem, is it?
Do you happen to know anything about this? Any more about this guy you can tell us?
Well, he is a guild master. He's a merchant guild master, and he holds a bit of a sway with the other factions throughout the Underdark. We hate to be the cause of this burden to him, but we know that he is coming to get us. We've got some other family members that know that his whereabouts, and he has bragged about basically pillaging the whole town. So I figured, well, let's go ahead and ask these boys if they're willing to help us out. He should be on his way here within 2 or 3 days.
Alright, so after I translate to you guys, we will have to think about it. We will let you know after the party is over.
Yes. And they look a little defeated, but they have no choice. So that's pretty much it for the. Actually, this is the wrong map. Oops.
So basically, guys, if we attack this guy, because he has pull with some of the major factions in the Underdark, if we kill him, there's going to be repercussions.
Yeah, that is true.
Well, you'll save the townfolk. I mean, if
we don't kill him, there's more immediate repercussion.
Well, you could just walk away. It's like, fuck all you guys.
I mean, we could, but
well, that's
just know, you know, that if you do plan on staying down here any period of you get on the bad nature.
You're breaking up there, Mr. Silver.
I said
that would be kind of bad for a lot of.
I was telling the party in game, Nelson. Thing is, here down in the Underdark, if you cross some of the big leaders and factions down here, you can expect not to last very long.
Well, all these satin pill. I mean,
I'm telling this to them in a language the party understands. I'm telling this to the party in not in common or undercommon.
So draconic.
Yep.
Basically.
Yep.
Because
I
speak that automatically because I'm a wizard. That's right.
Yeah, that's a way better picture there, guys, with the whole banquet.
Yeah, it is.
So, as I continue saying in Draconic, it's up to you guys. We can take care of the immediate threat here, but odds are we're going to pay for it in the future. Or we can leave now. This town will get destroyed, but we're not going to cross any big powers here.
Why don't we just tell these guys to evacuate to caves underneath, the mines underneath Flan?
That's true. However, who's going to give them the food and supplies?
If they go to the same place that the kobolds were, that's basically cleared out now. These guys look like they're pretty competent miners. They might be able to help out.
Alright, so I'll translate his message to the chieftain and offer it as a third option.
Alright. So
if there's nothing of too importance here, there is the option of there's a local mine shaft here, and I'd say about a half day's walk that way. Extremely defensible position. It's an entrance from the surface to the Underdark. so you can act as a local tariff or tax and set it up and control supplies going in and out.
And he looks at you and says, well, that's a good idea, but we've got roots here in this. This is our village. This is our lands. We've been having, this is our 4th generation being in this town. All we know are to do backward labor. We're not, well, we have some miners here, but this is a poor community. It doesn't serve as a mining town.
The mines are big enough that it would be probably easily hold all of the people in this town that doing this fair.
And he says, well, all right.
And if you wanted to do trading, you would have an option of going down here and there to the Underdark, and there's a few major surface cities near the surface that you could possibly do trading with too.
Alright, well, Braun is,
I gave him a response in chat, by the way.
Alright, well, let me just,
And then I'll translate and say, this is what my friend here, his friend's opinions here is.
Okay. Well, he says, look, this is our lands. We've been here for generations. I don't think we want to leave the land. So this is too much for you to try to just get rid of this fucking hooligan. We're willing to pay a good price. What's it to you? You're going to kill shit anyway, right? That's what you are. You're a mercenary. You might as well get paid for it. I'm offering you good money. And these are our people. These are our lands. That's a horrible... I'm not too good at the voices. Alright, well, I made my speech.
Fortunately.
Yeah, well, I mean...
Unfortunately, his lands mean a lot less to me than my companions do, because we've risked our lives for each other on a very regular basis.
Well, his logic is, hell, since you're going to kill shit anyway, might as well get paid a lot of money for this one guy and his crew. So,
yeah.
Optimum word. Did you hear the last part there? A crew? Yeah.
Yes, I don't think he realizes how big the world is above him, and there's a lot of places to go and kill shit for money.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Well, we need a final vote here because he's making his case. He says he wants to stay, and unless he can, he's like pretty dead set on not doing this. So that's no. He wants to stay. It's been there for generations. Anyway, if you guys want to vote on what exactly you want to do, and that'll be the scenario for this town.
Straight up, I would prefer the party not be in the Underdark for now because they're not equipped for it. Unfortunately,
yeah.
Now you guys. Now, do you guys remember the Hobbit? Well, the Lord of the Rings. At the beginning, they were having a party with a big fest. So I'm imagining you guys being Gandalf and saying, "Hey, you guys are gonna die. Tough shit. I'm sorry. I gotta go." You know, that's what it's kind of
like the part where he's about to go, where they're about to go into the forest. And
yeah.
Gandalf just
No, at the beginning of the first movie, when they're having the big festival and all the people are really happy, and then the sheriff tells Gandalf, "Hey, can you help us out here?" And Gandalf says, "Well, you would be Gandalf in this metaphor," and Gandalf would be like, "Well, no, I can't help you out. Sorry, tough shit." So that's kind of like what you guys are doing right now. But you know, that's cool if you guys don't want to do it. I mean, don't you feel sorry for these guys? These freaky looking people.
Yeah, I feel sorry for them, but we've given them a way out. And if they don't want to take it, that's on them.
All right. Well, they're refusing to leave, and that's going to be it. All right. Well,
we'll stay for the night. If anything happens tonight, we'll help. We'll help you, but we have to leave in the morning.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So they So pretty much at the middle of the night. Actually, let me ask the dice. Should I do this, Mr. Dice?
If it looks like they're gonna try something here, I'll recommend to the party have a night watch.
Dude, you can't meta, man. That's not cool.
I said that before you even said anything, so shut up.
Oh, man. All right. Well, let me. Yeah, let me go ahead and do something real fast. All right.
I had to decide what spells I have prepared because I forgot to do that.
Pretty sure we're probably going to be going on ahead and having a watch up, regardless of what our, even if we're in I would say a king's bedchamber. I think we would still have a guard up, just as a default.
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna disagree with you. I don't think yeah. Hey, I'm still looking for the good map for the beds and stuff, guys. So give me a second.
I got past tax and pseudo tax. We don't know what went down. Yeah, I thought it was going on. It's like, I can't remember what that's from.
Hey, whatever happened to Mr. Chris? He's.
I don't know.
He left because he couldn't get his microphone to not be on 15.
Oh, I see.
Now you're thinking.
Yeah. Well, what's going on in the background over there? Who's thinking what?
Probably. Oh, you're probably hearing people in my game who are playing Mario Odyssey in my room. I'm in college. I can't avoid things like that.
Oh shit, college, man. Other than the fact that it, well, depending on what you study, it's totally worth it. But if you're gonna major in bullshit,
Also depends on where you're going to.
Yeah, well, I went to a community college for the X-ray shit that I was doing.
Right.
All right. Well, look, I gotta find the goddamn map. Yes. Hold on, I got it. I'm working on it. But yeah, sometimes trade school is pretty good as well. All right, look, I found the map, so I'm about to put it in here. So, Mr. Nate, how are you liking the game so far?
Well, so far I've only been watching, so I'm not sure yet.
All right. Well, at least
I feel like it's gonna be good, but
no, at least you're honest. Some people just don't ever make it past the first couple of weeks. All right. Well, here's the map, guys, and let's get it started because there's going to be an encounter. All right. You guys already told me how things are going to go down and what you're doing, and everybody's on their guard. I need specifics, please.
Are we rested now? Our spells back?
Well, no, because the feast was right after you guys got into the city or the town, and then now it's Betty by time, so you guys don't have your spells. It hasn't been a day is what I'm trying to tell you guys.
It needs to be 8 hours of rest. That doesn't have to be a full day.
Yeah. So if you guys didn't have your spells earlier, well, I mean, if you've already used up whatever spells you have, which I know a bunch of you guys don't have any spells. Well, don't.
Yeah, and the rest of us are about out.
Yeah, don't get paranoid, guys. It could be a bunch of little deep gnomes trying to kill you, and you can just slap them away. All right.
Well.
No, we've been in your game for a few weeks now. That's never the case.
Well. All right. Sorry about the.
Don't worry, I have all of my spells, so it's okay.
Yeah. Sorry about the long times there on that. Let's make it a little bit bigger.
Nah,
yeah,
it's fine.
All right, we're ready to rock and roll, guys. Let me put my baddies in the map, and then you guys. Technically, by the way, the doors are closed, so you get the idea. Just drag and drop your guy into the map. So click on your name and then drag it into the map. The reason I'm doing that is because I have to get a bunch of deep gnomes on the map. Alright. See, the problem with the deep gnomes is there is a thieves guild in the place, and you guys didn't. And you guys did the right thing. All right, where the hell are my guys?
Did the right thing by choosing a new path of neutrality.
Well, yeah. No.
We helped you once because we were passing through and had the time to do it, but we can't stay. Sorry.
No problemo. All right, well, here's what's good. Well, this is what I'm gonna do. Jesus, where the hell are my deep gnomes? All right, well, I'm just gonna change the story. Fuck it. All right, so you guys need to make a listen check. And you guys because you're asleep. Well, whoever's asleep, the DC because you're asleep is at a -20. So if I say
I'm awake.
Okay. If you're an elf and you're in a trance, you're technically sleeping. All right, unless I'm wrong on the rules. All right, so you guys are done. Everybody's done.
I'm just choosing not to sleep, but I am sitting down.
Oh yeah. All right, so
you go without sleep for like I believe a number of days equal to your con mod.
Well, right. All right, well, whoever made their listen check of 25, well, actually it's a 30 because you guys are asleep. No, I'm sorry. It doesn't matter if they're asleep or not. So the check is a 25. And again, if you're asleep, you have to add a 20 to your roll. So, all right, so 28. Oh, okay, so, yes. All right, well, somebody made it. Even with, don't forget to put your modifiers to that, guys. I don't think anybody... Oh, okay. So, Mr.
I don't get spells, so I don't need to worry about spell preparation. I don't need sleep.
All right. Well, I'm just going to go using the honor system because I don't know if you guys put in the -20 for you might or might not be asleep. I don't know who's asleep.
I didn't make it.
Yeah, because I don't know who's asleep. All right. Well, if you did make your check, you basically hear like glass breaking and furniture being destroyed. Some of you might even see the glimpse of flames from across the building that you guys are at.
Is there a battle?
Well, I don't know who's asleep, and are you going to the window? Are you...
If there are sounds of a battle, it's a DC -10 listen check, and sleeping only applies a 10-point penalty per the player's handbook. Which brings us to DC 0 to hear the sounds of a battle.
I'm almost positive it's a 20, and I think it's under the... I think it's under listen check, if I am not mistaken.
Okay, well, when you find the -10 in the SRD, then we'll go over DC 0 for about.
I remember I thought it was interesting that it was a +20 or
well, you did say sounds of battle. I mean, if there's sound of battle outside the window, people are going to wake up and hear it.
No, well, he's basically talking about
a sleeping character and make listen checks at -10 penalty. Successful check awakens the sleep.
Jeez, all right, touche, guys, touche.
Listen, DC, sound at battle, -10.
No, I thought it was a 20. Shit, I
so
thought
that
it
makes the sound of battle as 0 for the 10-point penalty.
Right.
But basically, they cancel each other out, so anyone who rolls a 0 or higher on their listen check should wake up.
That's funny. Anyone
so everyone's going to hear that.
Yeah, I thought it was a...
You don't even
Jesus,
need to roll for that.
Oh, man, I should have made the DC higher. I thought it was a... all right, well, it's my mistake.
Probably not have broken the window and started a fight.
Well, if it was... I thought, well, it doesn't matter. So, you guys are looking outside the window, whoever makes it, by the way, and you see that there is a very large undead... two or three large undead lizards, very large, huge lizards, and they have some drow that are mounted on top of each one, and they're basically throwing torches towards the building in the town that you guys are at. So basically within the next couple of rounds, you guys can do whatever it is. But what do you
Are
guys?
any of them within range of me to make a sneak attack?
You can look outside the window and do whatever you want. I don't have that map. I have to do something with this map here. But if you want to just start popping shots off on the people, that's fine too.
No, I am gonna drink a bunch of potions though, so I'm gonna send you.
You know, I hate to limit you with the map scenario, but if I try to get 2 maps on, it's going to take some more time. Is the reason I didn't want to do that, because I got to get this map, and then I got to get the alley, and then or the street, and then I got to start putting the lizards, and that's going to take time. And I know that we don't have that much time. So what I was hoping is basically just take care of the drow that are about to come in and try to kill you guys. So that's.
He said he was sneak attacking one of the drow.
Yeah, well, I might as well just tell you because it's not really going to matter. You guys are all awake, so regardless. All right, so well, since you guys already know what's going to be coming, you could either jump out the window and we could all go to a different map and have the fight with the undead lizards outside, which I can do. It shouldn't take but a second. Or we can stay here and fight off the drow that are about to come in and slash your throats. All right. Yeah, guys. I think I got cut off by saying that we can go to either map. We don't have to finish the whole fight with the undead lizards that are outside. If you guys want to do the one that is outside, or we can just try to finish the drow fight that's happening inside. Do you guys vote on that? Which one do you guys want to do? Can you guys hear me?
We've got
okay.
I believe 2 who want to run away. Stay or flee or fight. I don't care about either. I'm capable of getting out of here just fine too. The question is, if we choose to escape, we're going to have to use flight to do it, probably.
Well, you know what? Let me work on the map with the lizards, and you guys can give me a definite on that.
If we've got another haste effect and a way for me to carry a bunch of people, then we will probably get away barring teleportation or something to stop me.
Yeah, you guys got to remember you don't have that many spells, so do you want to take on the drow?
Well, I have a rod of invisibility. I have a wand of invisibility.
Well, they're drow.
That's probably going to be our best bet. Otherwise, someone's going to die tonight.
What the hell? Oh yeah, the cities. All right. Well, I've got my city street map ready.
Because my decent spells were cast, and I probably would have burned everything else, topping off everyone's hit points.
You should have let me take. You should have done that and let me take care of it. I've got cure wands. Oh. All right. Let's see. Well, like I said, if you want to just walk out, exit stage left, we can walk or fly away, and I've got a wand of invisibility to help with that.
Sounds good to me.
Does anyone have a bag of holding?
Just a handy haversack.
Let me just lay down my my enveloping kit here.
All right, let me move you to the outside map, and you guys can make up your mind. All right, I'm about to drop some lizards on there, and let me. Yeah. Okay. So. Yeah, that's right.
What do you need the thing for?
So that we can carry everyone?
Yeah, I don't have that. So I said I can just tap everyone with a wand of invisibility, and then we can just leave.
Yeah, but does everybody with a wand of invisibility have 100-foot fly speed? That's the question.
What's everyone weigh?
I've got a fly speed, but it's not 100 foot.
Does anyone have another haste? Let's start there.
No.
Okay. Then I've got a 70-foot fly speed.
2 seconds, let me check what waves. The tiny form has 40 and...
Hey, I'm done, guys. I already made up. I got the map ready. I got you guys on the map. I'm about to put the lizards in. We're done. I'm done.
Okay, Eagle has 80 fly speed, so I have 80.
Okay. So there's 2 of us that are fast.
I've got 60 feet of fly speed.
That's pretty fast too.
On a double move, I can go 60.
So he's got 30 feet of fly.
I think we should pile everybody that doesn't have a fly speed of 60 plus. Should probably get in some sort of your enveloping pit or whatever.
I don't have one. I was just making that as a joke.
Oh, okay. Somebody had an enveloping pit.
All right. Well, I'm ready to rock and roll.
But he did have one. I don't know where it went.
I'm ready to rock and roll on either map.
All right. Well, I have a little girl that I have to put in bed, so I'm going to be gone for a few minutes. My vote is to turn everyone invisible and leave.
Same with me.
Agreed.
Alright, if that's what the party wants to do, I can just tap everyone with a wand.
Oh, what the fuck? Wand? What? Oh,
Yeah, I have a wand of invisibility.
Yeah, what about the teleport they were talking about? Why not just teleport out?
They said, barring teleportation, ain't no one gonna get it, or they're probably not gonna stop us.
Oh, okay. Okay. Alright, so...
Because they don't know we're here yet, so we're just gonna go invisible and...
Number one, they don't know we're here. Number two, we're all going to be invisible and flying at a fly speed of at least 60 feet close to the roof of this cavern and just leave.
Alright, question number one, because I only have one question. How are you getting out of here? Are you going to take the downstairs door out?
We're just gonna go through the window. Invisible and through the window.
Alright, well you answered my question. Because if you guys were going to go downstairs, which I didn't think you were going to do, I said, well, there's going to be a big drought out. If they go out through the window, nobody's expecting people to go flying through a window, plus you're invisible. So there's no reason for me to suspect anything. Well, there's a small chance that the priestess that is riding on top of the undead lizard does have true sight. And it's a small. I will just to make the end of the story, because we're pretty well. We're not done. It's pretty still. We still got an hour left. All right. So let's see if she has all three of them. By the way, I'm going to make a roll, and this is not uncommon for a matron, high priest. Well, not she's not a matron. She's a high priest though. They have special rods and all sorts of weird shit. So.
They would also know what I am, too, being one of the most powerful beings in the Underdark.
Well, if they're here to, burn down this town, she doesn't give a shit. All right, so
why would she give a shit if we're leaving the town?
Well, this is where the true sight. Well, stop with the yapping, DM, and just roll. Okay, I got you. Hold on. It's going to be a 20 percentile. That she has true sight and just happens to see you guys flying the fuck out of here. Alright, so here's my roll. 20 percentile is very low. That's being completely fair. Oh shit! One of them saw you. And then 2, and then all right. This okay. So you guys, let's get this in mind. This is the hotel you guys are at upstairs, and she sees the door break or the window break as you guys fly out of here. And again,
Well, hold on. We don't have to break it. We can open it.
Well, opening, break it. She has true sight. She's gonna know you're there. So
Yeah, but which way is she looking?
that's what the percentile is for. She could either be looking down, or that's what the whole. There's a chance that she's looking in your direction, a 20% chance, and there it's right there. I rolled it, and I said 20% chance is pretty low. Which
Let's just get it over with, Nelson.
all right. So, well, I mean, depending on look, I'm wasting my time since I can't fly right now, and you guys can fly way faster than I can. So that's the question. I can't fly at this round. How fast can? If you're at 240, then I'm wasting my time trying to catch up to you. So
We're 60 times 4. That's our slowest speed.
240.
well, the slowest speed is the problem. All right. Well, so 60 is the fastest fly speed you have.
No, it's the slowest.
Oh,
No,
okay,
30.
yeah.
Base flight speed for me is 30.
I'm carrying you.
Ah, okay.
All right. So
I think
30.
I might.
Yeah. I would assume that carrying so much baggage would slow you down, Mr. Flyman.
Only if I'm on a heavy load.
Yeah. All right. Well, so anyway, she sees you guys leaving, and it's going to take me around to waft a potion of fly. So, am I ever going to catch up to you is the thing. I have a 30 movement, and plus I'm flying.
GM, hold on. As she's doing this, is it possible for me to take a called shot and shoot the potion she's trying to drink?
Well,
Not if you want to get away.
you would have to stay in. So you would lose the benefit of having a head start, is what the guys are they're trying to tell you.
And invisibility as well.
So yeah, there's only a couple of rounds for the invisibility. I think it's how many? 1 round per level, so maybe a minute.
It's actually 1 minute per level.
Okay, well you guys
Yeah.
you definitely have a lot of time on
It's a
these.
1, so it's just 1 minute.
Right.
If you take any kind of offensive action, you're also going to become visible to everything.
Yep.
Well, here's the thing.
So if I was to shoot a flower 10 feet away, I'd become visible.
Yep.
Yep.
That's silly.
It's a
Welcome to
spell.
magic. Welcome to magic.
It's a silly
you-
game.
I think if you try to open a door, you would also count as, offensive action, and you would be visible again.
Open, like slowly, right?
Mhm.
What about taking off a shoe? Does that count as well?
Only if you smack them with it.
All
Okay.
right. All right. Well, what are we doing, guys? Let's have-
We're flying off, man. If someone wants to stay and waste their time, they're free to do it.
Yeah. If you're gonna stay there and fight, well then, the head start advantage is gone. So what do you want to do?
Nobody stays and fights. I have 320.
I think that's what this whole conversation's about. Whether you're gonna stay or
Yeah,
not.
but we clearly said we're gone. We're going. No,
Well, one
no staying
person
and
is
fighting.
not going. One person is staying.
If they stay and fight, they're staying and fighting without me.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right. Well, Mr. Was that Swifty? Who's gonna stay here and fight? Hey.
Who said they're staying and fighting? I was
Swifty is the
asking a
one that said
question.
to leave.
Oh, okay. I thought somebody was thinking about it. Well, all right.
What were you asking?
Whether I thought you were staying and fighting. I could have sworn somebody was staying and fighting. All right.
He asked a question. He said, would he be able to shoot up to a called shot on the potion? That's all he said.
All right. Well, all right. So what I'm getting out of this is nobody's staying. All right. Well, you have the advantage on her because for 1 round, and she's not going to go by herself, but she doesn't know how fast you guys can fly. And 60 is the fastest flight, correct?
60 is the slowest.
All right. Well, I have 90, therefore I'm eventually going to catch up with you. So, for the people that...
Yeah, True Sight's range is limited.
Yeah, but I'm eventually going to catch up to them. So I'm in a 60. They're in a 60 per hour car. I'm on a 90 speed per hour car, and I'm eventually going to catch up to him, right? So,
what did he do? What did you drunk a fly potion?
Well,
where are you getting the 90 feet?
I swift action fly. What are you talking about?
Fly's not 90 feet though.
It's 60.
It's it's my speed, my land speed plus 30 is 90.
No.
You fly at a speed of 60 feet.
Right. Exactly. But if I do a double movement or if I do a run maneuver, it's times 4.
Also, Jim, are you saying that only you can do that?
No. If I'm wrong on the rules, guys, just don't.
You're wrong, and I'll give it to you.
Yeah, but don't ambush me with this. Is this the ruling? Jesus, guys, we play by the book.
Fly, as for the fly spell, you can fly at a speed of 60 feet. Or 40 feet if it wears medium or heavy armor.
Right. But I, again, I'm faster than you by 30 feet.
You're not. Your land speed and your fly speed are separate movements.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm sorry.
And that's why I was asking if you're the only one that can do this. If the extra 30 only applies to you.
Well, look, we play by the rules. I'm not above the rules, so even if I say... No, I'm not above the rules. I'm a conservative, libertarian, and I'm not a Democrat. Anyway, we play by the rules.
If you can fly, if you get an extra 30, then everyone else does as well.
Well, we'll tell you what. Why don't I just kill all you guys, and that'll be it? No, that's a bad...
So, hold on. I thought you were a by the rules guy, Aaron. What's going on here?
Well, there's plenty of things that could happen. The guys come down and just crush you guys. No, you know what? We get into a weird zone. Let's not talk about that. All right, let's focus on. Look, I'm going to chase you down, and you guys are saying I'm not able to chase you down because we have the same speed. Is that?
Yep. So we're basically always going to be at least 240 feet ahead of you.
All right. Well, there you go. We talked about crap for no reason. All right. Well, there. So where do you guys want to go now? I was trying to prolong this whole mission here to be more stealthy. I was like, oh, how are they going to get out of here? And you guys just overshot me on that one. All right, so let's go ahead and go to the overhead map.
We defeated the encounter by running away.
Well, I was hoping I could at least get a shot off or do a whole spell on somebody. Anyway, that was my strategy. All right, so the guys have just left this all came from this fucking mine shaft right here, guys. So that started the whole thing. So what's the next mission you guys want to do? Because technically you're pretty much done. So
I have one 4th level spell I can use, and it's not a combat spell, and I never got to use it, and no one had me cast it because it takes 10 minutes to cast. And that's Secure Shelter.
Oh man, okay. All right, well, I don't think there was a specific quest for what you guys were doing. I forgot what the hell you guys were.
So the moment we get out of the mines, because it's going to take us a day or a half or so to get to one, I would have cast it.
Now I remember, you guys were just farting around and looking, and there was no real quest. Okay, I remember now. You guys
we were just kind of exploring.
Yeah, I got you. All right. Well, you could either go to the tavern. I could throw 2 or 3 missions, or you guys can just start to wind down the game, or we could do something. I don't know. Well, whatever you guys wanna do.
It would have taken us a day to get here, and that would have secure sheltered us, so we would have had some place to sleep.
Yeah.
So everyone's got their stuff.
Well, the mine shaft is only like 2 miles away, or it's pretty close. All right.
I've got about 30 minutes before I got to go, though.
Yeah, we kind of figured 9 o'clock would be a good time to wind it down, and that
We know 2 people. I think 2 people are heading. You and someone else.
Yes, me in 15 minutes.
Yeah. There's 2 people by 9 o'clock. The game has to pretty much stop. All right. Well, we have 15 minutes. Do you guys want to sell your items and I don't know, whatever it is.
Even though I can't afford it, I'm just gonna see if it's.
Oh yeah. So I threw that.
Silver, I still owe you 8,000 if you want.
Yeah, I'll take it.
So
if you're kidding.
What
I only have 6,000 right now, so if that's enough.
Now did you guys met the new guy at the village?
Yeah.
So do you guys probably don't give a shit about all the deep gnomes that got murdered that night, or don't care, just out of curiosity?
You mean the dead gnomes?
No, they didn't take us up on the option to leave and come someplace safe. So
It's politics of the Underdark. I'm all aware of it.
Oh, you guys are cold-blooded, man. Jesus.
GM, what's the story on Thorn Island and so-called Keep over here in the southwest?
Oh, the guys already took care of that. That was like one of the first missions of the campaign. You would have to ask Silver. I'm pretty sure you guys did that mission.
Which one?
Skull Keep.
Sokol, yeah.
Yeah.
Soho Keep. Load the map up for me now, it's in the overworld.
You mean the outside of Skull Keep? Or the...
No, I mean the Moonsea.
Yeah, it's basically this area here. Do you remember the mission where you
can you go up one more? Like the overall Moonsea.
Now do you remember the mission where you guys had to clear out that destroyed lighthouse? That's basically the mission that the guys were asking about.
That, I think, might have been a different story. Oh, no, you're talking about the lighthouse at the Kuatoa, aren't you?
Yeah, you did that one in this campaign.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah,
we already finished that one.
Yeah, that was like at the beginning. I got you. I just wanted to double check that. Yeah, so basically what happened with that, there was a broken lighthouse, a ruined lighthouse. They couldn't get people to work on it to restore the lighthouse, so they hired these guys to clear out the area from some fishermen. I think it was Kuatoa. So anyway, they went down this dungeon area, this underground labyrinth. They had to fight off some high-level cleric. There was a bunch of traps. A couple of the guys fell into one of the guys fell into... Yeah, it's in one of the videos if you have to hunt for it. But it's in this campaign, and just look for like maybe 4 months. Maybe, yeah, it might have been 4 months ago. It was a while ago. All right, since we're winding down, do you guys want to sell stuff, or...
There really isn't much to sell to begin with. We all have just a bunch of mundane items in the party, so there's nothing. And there's a couple stuff, but at this point, I'd rather it's not worth selling at the moment. Doing a mass sell.
Yeah. I was gonna try to. As far as that fight goes, I was gonna try to do a hold person on somebody, and that would have stopped everybody from trying to leave this one guy stranded. And then if you guys would have said, well, I don't really know the guy too well, I was going to say, don't you feel some shame? Don't you have any shame? Oh, by the way, I'm drinking a couple of beers, guys. I didn't want to mention that. But
I don't feel as much. I feel about as much shame as I did murdering that group of kids in Sunday or on Saturday.
I don't know, man. That. I don't, even if I was a player, I just couldn't do that. I was like, that's wrong.
I was playing true to my alignment.
Oh, well.
Speaking of the other game, Dimitri, you here?
Yes.
Yeah.
I remember me sending you a message a week or two ago asking about the Displacer Beast totem companion.
Yes.
All right, so GM, just so you know, that That is not something I made up. Dimitri knows about me asking him that. Rodin in yesterday's game knows about it. Says, and so does Silver.
You mean the discussion we had about what you wanted to know about your displacer beast being all
Yeah,
totems
yeah.
and
He
everything?
made the point saying that I just made it up on the spot to save my character. Dead silence.
Because I don't feel like talking or having that argument right now.
What argument? Anyway.
No, if we're not gonna do anything, worthwhile, I think that's it for me because I wanna, head for sleep and
Well,
be ready for tomorrow.
it's not much. It's like less than 10 minutes before we would really leave. So let's just call it here. We're back in town. It's as good as place as any to stop.
No, so I'll see you guys next week.
All right, see you, Dimitri.
Good night.
All right, have a good night.
I guess I'll spend the next hour working on my game.